to follow. As yeah, let's do some Overwatch. Next game, and and yeah, hopefully we can get this game up and running. This has been a while. Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has. And let's see. Axel, you. Red team DPS is Ashy. I don't even know. There's a queue. There's a queue. If you want to be first, just come on time. Anyway. Red just Ashy, Jun, Red DPS. Let's just make sure that's all good there, and we understand what's gonna be going on into our next game and to our first game, and it's gonna be the AAA battery, Axel and Freeze. Mind flexing, thank you very much. And then here for the blue side, it is the DC and AC. I thought this was Valorant. I thought this was Valorant. This is Overwatch, guys. And here we are, gonna be getting into our first game. Let's get it on in Ilios. So let's get into this matchup. Here we are, and of course, if you do want to join, just add up Daks1656. Hello, as a join. If you're new here, all you have to do is just add up the alt tag and hop on into the lobby itself. And we are gonna be getting into our first game. Dude, I feel like I was just taken back from how this one started, but here we are. It's Ilios. So welcome guys. Here on the blue hand side, we got DC, and on the red, we got AC and Stead. Lone Patrick, Dinks, Calamitous, Trakanauts, and Ultra Blader versus ADN, Axel, Ashy, Jun, Craze, Precious, and Inoa for Yusu. So you're gonna be able to get it on here and now. And I can't wait to see. Oh my god, yes, we are gonna get it. So Lucia Mercy. That's gonna be it. It just started. What the fuck is that support? SP line. Oh my god, we actually got it. We actually got the Mercy Lucia. And I always say that the Mercy Lucia has to be the worst pairing in the game. One of the worst, if not the worst. Because of just how it doesn't work at all together. But hey, it is what it is. And we'll see. We'll see if the red hand side can make do with what they have in the first place. As here we are. Gonna be time for the ball and the hog for the side of Team DC. Dinks and Calamitous in the meantime. On Tracer, on the Ash, and seems like it's a Brig and an Ana here for the side of Team DC. Sleep Dart though will connection, taking a nap immediately. And Ashy gonna be off a pretty old school Torbjorn here and now. So we see how this is gonna work out, but Lone, good pick up there. Catches out Jun immediately. Ashy though in the meantime taking care of the Tracer on the other side. And there we go with the balls, just hitting each other there immediately. ADN and Fun Trick booping each other. Two Kingdom Come. Lone in the meantime looking to stay alive out in front. And Ultra Blader all the way on the right hand side. Seems like the plan here for both DC and AC has to be the fact that they do just want to stay in their own lanes. They want to stay in their own angles. They want to make sure that they are protected in their own avenues. And speaking of that one, that's the turret gonna get taken down by Dinks. He's on his signature Tracer, and he knows that he can carry you with a hero like this. Looking to duel against Jun right now. Taking some damage here and there, forcing the recall. And Ashy, just a little bit of an easy target there for the Tracer. Good shutdown along the way. And Overusu also will go down. Calamitous getting the snipe on. And so far, so good here for Team DC. They're playing a little bit into the meta here with between the Ash and the Tracer. And of course, Lone going for his signature Roadhog. We got Fun Trick on his ball. Things are looking very well here for Team DC because they can cause chaos no matter what. They can go wherever the hell they want and destroy anyone they can along the way. Not a bad start whatsoever, and here we are into this matchup. Nano Boost is available though. Sleep Dart can get thrown on 1-for-1 trade so far. That's gonna be Calamitous though. Nano Boost up, and we'll see what this Ash is gonna be all about. Gets the snipe onto Overusu. There we go with the ball in behind as well. This is Diana though trying to stay alive. There we go with the Power Driver looking for a connection, and Callum has to be careful because the Dynamite can hurt them along the way. So far, so good. ADN Engine though with Sue and Lone actually to catch out. So Axel there with the hook yet again. Seems like the tank line right now for the blue hand side looking to survive. And this is Team DC trying to survive with their own current. Lone though popping that take a breather already. Has to get the hell out of there. This is the Wrecking Ball though of ADN giving chase. And the Wrecking Ball just all about getting in the face of the opposition. Still though for Funtrick, trying to get the hell away from there. Got Calamitous right now, ready with the Bob. And for the time being, we'll see what Krash has it's up to here and now. Team AC gaining around as much as possible. It's all about the high ground right now though for that Lucia. Drops on down after the fact. And we do see Axel angling to find a quick R2 with his Roadhog. But in terms of the healing, it's all up to the Roadhog to heal himself because it's just so difficult with a Lucio and a Mercy in this pairing. But Lone and actually catch out Ashley there as Axel pushing the Bob away from the map. Still though, the boops are coming. ADN gonna get that takedown again, and now the take breather really instrumental to stay alive. But ADN doing such a good job here. This Wrecking Ball is just cleaning up house, even gonna get a little bit more onto the Tracer. But Funtrick answering back. Gets a boop onto Axel. ADN though still rolling around at the speed of sound, and he's getting kill after kill after kill yet again. Ultra Blader though, looking to at the very least a reset. He's been surviving for so long, and he's actually gonna have that mana boost very close to his heart. So it seems like here for the side of DC, we'll see them go for a little bit of the damage here onto that Winston. Jindo in the meantime actually picking off Calamitous, and now Dix is in a bad spot. He's getting bounced around. Ashy will get that takedown in response. And it seems like Ashy and Jun and Dinks and Calamitous gonna be a very interesting DPS duel to see this duel happen. So welcome back to Rat, and here we go again. Team DC right now gonna be in a one-fight scenario. They have this one last fight to actually take this point away from the opposition, and AC trying to at the very least survive, to say the least. The Winston though of Axel trying to get the hell out of there. Krash in the meantime ready with the Sandbar. Good boop though from the Lucian to keep the backline protected, and maybe we can get another boop onto Lone, who falls on down into the well. Dinks also with a casual reset there, falling on down into the abyss. Seems like he wanted to go to the beach instead. And the resurrection right now from OverRush. Very surprising. Team AC staying alive, even a tank line and with a support line like this. And now with the Sandbar available for Kyojin, might be a C9 here. No one touching. Team DC forgetting about the objective as well. And Team AC takes that one 100-72.
Score 0-1.
Welcome back to Overwatch, y'all. And there we go. That's the first one done. And this gives us time to list a few things here and there into our setup. We got Lone, Funtrick, Dinks, Calamitous, alongside Ra, Anot, and finally Ultra Blader. Meantime, on the right hand side, we got ADN, we got Axel, Ashy, Jun, with Gracious. How do you spell that? Gracious. What kind of name is Gracious? That's the first time I've ever seen that one. And Inoriusu to round it off. But Draconauts going for the initial speed boost there, and deciding to go back to the Brigitte. So they do want to play it close. They want to try to play that armor game. But at the very least, Team DC looking to make some distance as well with the Ashe right now. Ashe having to hide on the way. The Widowmaker, though, should have some good sightlines here and now on the map like this. And he's just lining up. Draconaut will go down. ADN. Another good setup here from the Wrecking Ball. And it has been pretty interesting. Funtrick, though, playing the Diva right now. Not his most comfortable pick. And Team DC faltering a little bit at the very start. Seems like for AC, as ADN sets things up, Ashy and Jun are just able to knock it down. And speaking of the knockdown there, Calamitous will go down. This Wrecking Ball is just such a big fest, to say the least. No stopping whatsoever. The harassment here, courtesy of the Wrecking Ball. But Team AC is kind of forgetting something substantial. They're not going for the point as of yet. Think so in the meantime. Gonna be in backline. And he snipes out Ashley there with an insta-clip onto the Widowmaker. High ground now being taken. Dinks looking to go for this Soldier 76. And a good shutdown so far from the Tracer. Next on the list perhaps going to be Inoriusu. Cancel the Resurrection. Can't get it in time. But Axel and ADN were still working hand in hand. The Tracer falls in the hand of the Zarya. But here we go right now with the rally, courtesy of Draconaut. Can he survive though? That's going to be the question. The bubble's hurting his Inspire along the way. And the question is, can Team DC actually get this point first? Neither side going for the objective till Diggs realizes the situation. And in the end, all of that leads Team DC with the initial capture. Not a bad start whatsoever here for Team DC. Even though they lost out on the fight, it seems like AC forgetting about that objective. And all of the snipes that actually did in the beginning of this map, not really panning out to say the least. But there we go again with Krace just trying to speed boost himself to the right-hand side, support his tank line. But that's now time for the Nano this year onto Lone. And this is the Winston leaping on the round. Axel though in the meantime, grabbing the Surges there, thrown on Nats. Jun and Ashley gonna be able to get 2 so far. And Team AC trying to use their DPS silent again to get as many picks as possible. But it's all about making space here for the Widowmaker. Question is, can Ashley get away from Diggs? He's taking the high ground right now. Aggression is there. It's time to drop him on down. Diggs is gonna be dueling against 2 DPS as Jun also gonna be getting into the action there. But it seems like our Tracer buying some time for the rest of Team DC to fight the front line there. But sound back here from Crazy. That fun trick catches out into Ryusu. Ashley though in the meantime with that snipe yet again. And we'll see if this Widowmaker can see some targets here and there. It's a dive competition right now for Team DC. They can initiate on whoever they want if they can coordinate. And that's what they do on the Crazy so far. Here we go now with the Primal Rage. It's time to just tank things up as much as possible. And I like this here from Lone. He's going for Ashley first. He's making sure this Widowmaker can't really get anywhere. And Ashley gonna fall on down into the abyss. The blue hand side still holding the line, holding on to this point. 1 for 1 yet again, but Diggs with the parcel and the package is going to be able to box out Axel there and forcing the resurrection. And speaking of the parcel there, seems like a return is in order. Fun trick actually getting the DM onto the Tracer bomb on the other side. And Team DC look to angle away to find an opportunity to get the self-destruct on. But at the end right now, he's been the initiator. He's been the one getting the setups. And he's been stacking these kills here and there. Self-destruct though to get the zone. Someone needs to touch. There we go with the Valkyrie. And then Risu looking to at least stay this time. Overtime though ticking on down. Diggs in the meantime catching out Ashley there. It's still ADN though popping those mines. And here we go right now with the rally yet again. We'll see though if Draconauts can actually make this rally count. The armor helping out the team. The Inspire just keeping him alive. And Axel moving over to the Reinhardt, but it doesn't pan out whatsoever. Question is though, how will Team DC wrap things up? There they are with the head scan yet again, getting the snipes that they need. And it seems like when you give up the points so easily there for Team AC, it's just not going to work out whatsoever. Because Team DC comes on back, takes the point, takes authority, and there you go. Is this EU? No, this is SCA. So yeah, it's Region Americas. We in PSE1, guys. We in PSE1.
Look after yourselves out there.
Yeah, here we go again, guys. Another game versus Lucio sa harapan ni Daks. kaya 1-1 eh. Kaya 1-1, guys. That's why it's 1-1. But it is like, it is what it is. 1-1 scoreline in a best of 5. And you know, the only thing worse is Nano Trans. Not gonna lie. Between Mercy Lucio and then you get Zen Ana where they go for Nano Trans. That's the disgusting one. But here we go again. We got Calamitous on the Ash still. It seems like for him, he's just at the very least looking to get comfortable yet again with playing the rifle, to playing the Ash, and playing Overwatch in itself. Playing that hit scan, having so much Valorous experience, but Ashy, he's showing his own experience with the fist. He gets 2 so far. It's good to see Ashy backed up, but Draconaut will give him a quick little welcome gift with the mace to the face. Still though the break, getting bounced around, getting pooped away, and in Ryusu, even with the resurrection in front of the brig there. Good start here from Team AC so far. They will be able to take control of the point here. And this time, at the very least, they're respecting their opponent. They're getting the objective. And even though they have a hot start, Team DC should have an opportunity here to equalize very, very soon. Last time we saw the no capture system, it felt like it was gonna last forever. But here we go now with the pulse bomb thrown. And as we saw in Ruins, if you don't capture that, eventually the blue hand side will penetrate. Eventually the blue hand side will be able to decimate your front lines. And that is what's happening right now. Team DC having the return fire. They are just able to get the flip very, very quickly after the initial loss. And they are just keeping at it. Axel now going to go down to the focus fire from 3. This is the Lucian of Craze trying to stay alive. There we have the quick little poop as well. And it's going to be a hook here from Lone. All about Team DC onto the point. And this is what we were talking about a while ago there on Ruins. It was the right-hand side trying to go for the no cap, but in the end they just got 100-0 instead. So if they do want progress, they do have to fight for it. 1-for-1 trade so far really goes to show that this game is quite even from the get-go. Rally available here for Draconaut. The 2 Rodogs dueling by the ledge, and here we go with the Hul Hog battle between Axel and Lone, and it's Axel who wins, but only for a little bit because Fudrick is there to go for the refrag instead. The Zarya though of ADN gonna be sticking around by the stairs. There we have the rally as well. And it's now time for the Nana Busan to the D.Va. Calamitous gonna be able to get rid of Ashley Jun in the meantime with a pulse bomb there. And Team AC trying to survive all over the point. Patrick though in the meantime alongside Troconauts trying to survive as well. They are keeping this point alive. They're using the brig and the heals. And the self-destruct for a second life along the ways. Self-destruct though doesn't get too much things instead with the pulse bomb. And Team DC is just causing chaos all over the map. They're using their Tracer to find a little bit of the duel. And speaking of that one, it's Jun trying to go for the fight as well. Crazy in the meantime, though, with a Soundbagger. Goes for the boop. Here we go with the ultimate. And shields are on 3 so far. But this is just working out here for Team DC. This is just them stalling on a point, staying alive. This needs to be some kills here from Team AC. And it's up to Ashy and Jun to find it along the way. Calamitous still gonna go down. Beautiful grab to the surge. Pulse bomb still being held in reserve. And maybe, just maybe, it's time to go for the Road Dog instead, but Fun Trick gonna catch him. And eventually, though, it's gonna be the Folly. ADN again with the clutch. And this Zarya looking nigh unstoppable as soon as the guard of the Surge comes online.
Damage output increased.
Solid fight there from both sides, but here we go yet again. Team DC now. 74% to the 44 that Team AC has. And on to the leap and bounce is the Winston right now staying on the high ground, but Calamitous actually getting the snipe there onto Jun along the way. Blowing away the Hoo-Hog already. It's time to find an angle or two. This is Team DC right now trying to do all they can. ADM though being bounced away. And Ashy, even with the Bob thrown into the field. Speaking of the Bob though, there we go yet again. It's time for a few snipes here and there. Funtrick in the meantime sticking to keep the DM on. And Calamitous instead with a better Bob thrown on that. Servitude here from the Butler. And this is just kill after kill yet again from Calamitous. Team DC though trying to survive, and they will be able to get 4 before Calamitous falls. Eventually though, it's still gonna be them getting the capture back. They clean up house thanks to the Bob there. Great Bob throw there, and we still continue on. 85% and counting compared to, well, 74 here for Team AC. And Axel right now, he's trying to make this Winston work. He's been doing a pretty good job so far, but he needs to do one better if he wants to get a pick R2. First thing he needs to do is play the shield and get that primal rage, but thinks that Draconaut has already gone 2 so far, and Lone just gets in his face, gets that shutdown, easy takedown with the nano boosted Road Dog. And here we go yet again with more and more of these picks. Self-destruct is there to throw it out, and that is that. 2-1 right now. And Team AC cannot sleep on Team DC because they are proving that they are here to win this game.
Score 2-1.
A 2-1 scoreline as we go on to our next battle. What's this? What is this? I love it. Yeah, here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. We will continue with this game, and
Imagination is the essence of discovery.
you know the thing about it is I still have to fix some subtitles here and there, but it's been a pretty solid one so far. Here we go yet again into this game. Seems like we have a celebrity into the community lobby right now. We'll find out how this is gonna work for Lone, because he's playing the Winston right now. Axel on the Reinhardt here. Could be a little difficult though between the Ryan and Bolt to synergize with one another, and it seems like for Axel, he's not really gonna be protecting anyone along the way. Ultra Blader though, at the very least, he's gonna be looking to get the high ground here and now. Team DC trying to get a few snipes here and there. Lone and Funtrick though working together yet again. Dive composition, tag team tandem,
Pardon me.
trying to at the very least keep it up, get the defenses on, and win this game out. So far so good here for Team DC. They're playing a really good dive right now. They have a very stable composition that they've been practicing for the past few rounds, and it seems like the synergy is now on complete points. With Calamitous there, gonna be able to get the snipe onto Inori. ADN though in the meantime looking for the setup yet again. And here we go with a quick low bolo on in, potentially here from the Wrecking Ball. Gets the D-Mech first. Now trying to bully the Baby Diva. Pickoff gonna happen so far. Is it not gonna work? Seems like Ultra Blade, they're keeping him alive instead. And Funtrick will stand the test there of the ball and the sound. With, of course, the heals here from Ultra Blader. So really good call there from Diana. Axel though in the meantime moves over to the Diva instead. I like this a lot better than the Reinhardt. Can be very effective against, well, the Ashe as well as that Tracer. But now it's gonna be Axel actually chomping onto into the pulse bomb of Dinks there. Good catch there. And then Patrick in the meantime back into the mech. And Calamitas getting another snipe along the way. Still though, he's trying to go for the left angle. He's gonna get bullied here by Axel. And Lone is there to go for the rest back along the way. He's out in the front line. This is the Winston leaping on around. ADN though with the mines out in front. And it seems like for Team AC, they can really rely on this Wrecking Ball to make such a big difference every single time. He's been effective at getting a setup, allowing Ashy and Jun to get those takedowns. But now it's time for, well, that DPS line to return that favor. Sam Barrier though, not going to be available soon for Craze. Instead, it's going to be self-destruct here for Funtrick, actually catching out one. But Ashy right now in the air, and Jun looking comfortable with that Ash. It seems like here for Team AC, throwing that bomb, killing the stragglers here and there, finding the D.Va at the last moment, and shutting down the Winston should allow them to get that capture. But, as we say all of this, it is 88% right now for Team DC. They are one map away from victory here on Ilios. And at the very least, we'll see how this one's gonna work out. What's up, RGG? We're back to Overwatch. Yesterday, we did some StarCraft. You can check out the first round of Quarantine Tournament number 5. It was a fun one, honestly. We had it's like our monthly local tournament. But here we go again. Now with the rally, Draconauts trying to go for the push. Things though will go down to the hand of Jun. And self-destruct into the backline yet again. And Axel will get that shutdown. Ashy though turning it to Ash as well. Twin Ashes right now. Season 1 shades along the way. And this is AC flying up in the air. Funtrick though gonna be having to get the hell out of there. Here we go right now with the focusing beam. Axel gonna be pushing on forward yet again. Whip shot though gonna get thrown on that. And it seems like here for Team AC, they're finally concentrating their fire. They're finally getting a good dive here and there. And Ashy is able to help out the tank line to get as much damage along the way. Still up in the air, it is going to be Team AC trying to find an angle or two. Still though, Lone in the meantime, look at the leap on forward. Mines are going to be available here and now. And ADN frozen on up, but Axel will be able to get that kill onto Lone instead. Bob going to be by the Mei wall here and now. And it seems like things trying to play a tech pick with this Mei. Can he actually find a way to shut down anyone like the Wrecking Ball or like the D.Va with his Frost Beam? Seems like it's going to be difficult for the Endothermic Blaster to find his targets because Crash and Jun keeping the distance and Team AC zoning their opponents. Time zone ticking here and now, and we will see if Team AC can actually force a map number 5. This game is going long for a reason because it really feels like both sides are quite evenly matched. Lone Zone right now, Nana boosted up. Here we go with the Prime Rage as well. The Fist of Fury trying to get the beat down on, and he wants to go for the hamster first and foremost. Dinks though actually catching out Jun. Here comes the Resurrection right now, bringing him back to life, but a self-destruct thrown out by Axel might be big here in the back line. Seems like it's not gonna pan out whatsoever, but a sound barrier here from Crash instead. Blizzard though onto the field. It's gonna be really good for the zone here and now. Focus fire onto the ADN, but he's just so tanky. The shields are there as well as the heals courtesy of the Mercy. Jun in the meantime gonna catch out Callum, but maybe Funtrick can make a difference with a bomb. Yes, he does. He will get 3. Goodbye to the Lucio, to the Ash as well as the Echo, and now it's clean up for Draconaut. ADN though, he is the last chance here and now. Can he survive? The mines are gonna get thrown on out there, and then someone needs to go for the clear. Someone needs to be the one to stay in the front line. They get rid of the Wrecking Ball there, 90% and counting. Last chance here for Team AC to win this map. Someone's gonna be needing to touch, and Team AC retreating along the way. Calamitas though in the meantime gonna be on the backhand side, and overtime not ticking on down. 2-1 though, no one touching yet again, and that is that. Victory will go over to Team DC. 3-1 is our score. Great game though. Great game to start things off for today. Here we go again. ADN though, absolute MVP for the right hand side. He just got so much setup. And that is that. That is that, guys. Good game. Good game one though. My PC too old. GG. That's sad. That's a sad right there, Mr. Jun. But that's game number 1. Who else is here? Yeah, so okay, so who else is staying? That's the question along the way. Give me a sec, guys. So gago kayo. Tanginang yan. Mercy Lucia. Why you gotta be like that, guys? Why you gotta be like that? Okay, so who's here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cap me. Okay. 2 caps. Sige, cap me. Uy, 1. 1 na si Yumi. 1 more. One more El Capitan, ladies and gentlemen, so we can get into game number 2. I can also fix it in a way, but it's really just all about who's willing to flex and shit. One more captain, please, guys. Come on, let's get another captain real quick. Let's adjust the volume of the music. That should be good enough. Who is ADN? I don't know. Nova, you want a cap? Oh, come on, let's go. Let's get. Nah, it's fine. Not too sure, right? But I think Nova's Smurf is ADN, right? Or is it? Have I ever seen Nova and ADN together? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna look into my history real quick to see. I'm not too sure, honestly. I might be dumb. Who is ADN? Oh my god. I don't know why you keep using this one, honestly, when you can use something else. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay, let me cap. Cool, cool, cool. That works too. Oh my god. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And let's see how this is gonna go. Who is first pick? Yumi first pick. Frog gets the map. So we can get into our first draft of today. Hello, only one here. What's up, Bakugo? What's up, what's up, what's up? The thing about Overwatch Pugs is most people chat on the lobby, in all honesty. Like I see people sticking to the stream here and there. But usually if you're in the games, you usually talk here rather than anything else. But Valorant, of course, is more popular. And Tra gets 2 instead. Because everything you can do here above you, right? Yes. Yeah. Parang that ever works out. Praise for camp team named the Rankers. I already know it. This Udaza, why you gotta be like this? Actually, I should update it immediately. Asa si Udaza? Ano yun? Ano ba? Ano yung Smurf niya? Kuz, diba? Udaza. Si Kuz. As ito ang pangalan nito, si Crage. Ang labo ng pangalan eh. Sacred and Wicked. Oh. Really for fake for me. Yumi gets 2. Okay. Crage. Good. Because this as well. Yeah, delete roll. Ah, fuck. Can't see shit. Got Pituhui, Unugly Rats, and Llama is still in this one. I'm just looking into my sheet, right? It's like my sheet needs some work. I haven't updated in months because we haven't had too many sessions. Wait, balik ako sa main. Ayun na. Ayun na si ano. Si Kuz. We back with Kuz. So who's gonna be here for the red hand side? That's gonna be the real question. What's up, Carly? Are you gonna join today? What are we gonna be getting for today's session? That's the real question. Uy, Captain. Sino na? Who's next? You have 2 to pick. That's pretty much it. Is it gonna be Yumi? Is it gonna be Pituhi, Unugly Rat, or Lamau? Just to round things up. Gonna be all about flexing though. It seems like that's gonna be the whole setup here. Ano ba yan, guys? Ano ba yan? What's going on? Si Billy spokesperson. Asan na yung speaking? So where's the conversation? That's my question. Umubo pa ng game plan. What the fuck? It's just pugs, guys. Ko alam kay Madam. Sabi niya, he said you'll draft. What a scuff throw. Yung spokesperson in games of Valorant. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. She said you'll draft. Come on, guys. Come on. Second game already. We're having captain issues. What's going on? This is Machi. Security. Lamau. And who else? One more. Oh my god. Sacred Walked Cozmel, the rankers who... The Walk. The Walked squad. Kanina ba tong Trakanot na to? I keep forgetting. Like, who owns the Trakanot? This draft is taking 3 million years, honestly. This draft is taking 3 million years. And rats. So this puts Pitway here, and there you go. Who's next? We got 4 people still. Draw one above. That is that. That is that for the queue, if ever. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go. Oh, Lone. Gonna get picked here for the blue hand side. Interesting. So it does mean they're looking to wrap up, well, the roles along the way. I wouldn't be surprised to see them get Ultra Blader as well, just for a solid 2-2-2. Can't really go wrong with that. Make sure that no one's really trying to fight for some roles. And yeah, I'm gonna be going to the red hand side. Yeah, it might be Ultra Blader there onto the blue and Dinks on the red, and they'll have to figure out how it's all gonna work there for the red team. Oh, Dinks gonna go for the red instead, blue team instead, and that's Ultra Blader on the red side. So there you go. Team names and 2-2-2. Don't forget that one, guys, as we will be getting into King's Row next on the list. Gonna be a fun one here and now. It really goes to show that everyone just loves this map. It really feels that this is a map that everyone is very, very accustomed to, and in essence, it is what it is per se. Still, no, it's still anyone's game. It's still anyone's setup, and in a situation like this, it does feel like that anything can happen, of course, in the pugs. For now, though, while we were waiting for some team names, and so as we are going to be looking to get into our next game, I am just waiting. I'm just waiting. Okay, welcome back to me. Nasi lemak. And then ano? There you go. Sounds good. Sounds good. There you go. So let's get into it. Into our next game. And don't forget, guys, so today is Overwatch. We got some Valorant PH PUGS for tomorrow instead, to make sure that we always have some casts. We always have some games to go on. Oh my god, ito na talaga.
Initiating match.
Oh no. I don't like this. I don't like these chain of events there on the Discord. But anyway, next game into this one. Here we are on King's Row, and it's gonna be a fun one. I like this. I like these teams as well. It'll be pretty interesting to see how this match is gonna really unfold. As here for the blue hand side on Team DC. On team what was the fuck? What the fuck was their team names again? I actually need to look into it. It's Nasi Lemak on the blue team. Here for the red, it is a welcome back to me.
Attackers incoming in
There you go. Here we go yet again. Another battle until the OverRush PH PUGS. Might be a short session for today, so doesn't really matter per se. Just looking to see how many people there are for this day's game, this day's session, and we can of course do it next week yet again. But Kings Row is always a fun map. Everyone who plays in Kings Row looking for a good time. And here we go into this matchup. Rockanaut though.
Attackers incoming.
Gonna be our captain here. Got Sacred, Waked, alongside Pituhui. As Pituhui actually with the first pick off onto an Ugly Rats, Lone and Dinks. They're running that Ryan Zarya though, but here we go on the other side. It's Billy on the Road Dogg, looking surprised, and Yumi actually playing the McCree here instead. Lamau gonna be alongside them with an Ugly Rat. Calamitous on the Junkrat of all things, and will stay on Billy right now as he is just looking to play the front line here and now. Calamitous though in the meantime making it rain some grenades. Bowen gonna get hooked into the front, and this is gonna be Dinks trying to charge on over, but an eye field early here for Croconaut so far. We'll find out if Nasi Lemak can even contest. No, it's such a passive defense along the way. Ultra Bladed to wrap things up on the red hand side though, but it is what it is. And Nasi Lemak, you'd think they'd have a better fight than that. They are just gonna be keeling on over and giving it up. Billy though with a pick up onto Pitahoy, very easy to catch out that Doomfist if he is in your sight lines, and that is that. So Payload gonna get instigated here. Nasty Mac looking to hold close with that Ryan Zarya. Seems like between the hammer as well as the beam, at the very least, they're gonna be trying to make sure that they can survive along the way. Ultra Blader though gonna be right there, right then. Seems like Dama throwing down that fire grenade along the way, and this is Dinks gonna be holding close for the time being. Half Matrix though is set on up. Here we go with the ground to surge as well. Lama though in the meantime, Nana boost in one, and Lone and Dinks gonna be at the very least getting those kills here and there. Waked though trying to find an angle or two. The Zarya of Dinks gonna get blown on back by Billy, but no, the Hoo-Hog is not gonna be enough to stay alive. And Calamitous trying to hide on the inside. Waked though gonna be able to be the real sheriff here and shut down the Raze main along the way. Nasty Limak right now should be in a good spot to pretend they're still defending that first point, but at the very least they're holding on to the archway, making sure that they're gonna have another fight here onto the second part. And Calamitous now flying up in the air. Nice flights. Nice. Blowing himself back, stopping his momentum. Riptide though is available. And up to the high ground we go, but that's gonna be Pitahoy staying there. Ratto in the meantime looking for revenge, and eventually the Mercy will get that shutdown. 5v6 Lunar yet again. Nasty and Mac playing such a gamble on their other DPS, and it's just not working out whatsoever. Calamitous right now gonna get beamed on down by Dinks. Shatter here thrown, Lama to the floor. Yumi though in the meantime with a dead eye. All the aim is there. Sick will go down, but it's now time for the Gravitas Surge here from the side of Ultra Blader. Doesn't pan out the way you would like, and here we go with Lone rampaging on the inside. Billy gonna get caught out there. Will get that shutdown, and Nasi Lemak doing a really good job to hold this front. Grabbing the Surge though, gonna get thrown on out, and Calamitous gets rid of the tank line there. Good idea from Dinks and Lone to try and play the aggression, but Calamitous just one step ahead, gets the blow up now, and without the front line, Bucket has to get the hell out of there. Nasty Lemak, the best thing they can do is regroup and recoup. Maybe the Bucket can actually get the snipe onto the Ana. Free headshots onto the idle hero. And that will shut down whatever payload shenanigans are along the way. But this is going to be a little bit too bad timing of Bucket. He's going to be seeing the Road Dogg out in front. Sleep Dart is there. And Billy is just going to hook him to allow Ultra Blader to get that kill. Still though, it's not done yet here for the blue hand side. We will see Nasty Lemak try to hold as Welcome Back to Me is going to be playing that Pharah and the Mercy up in the air. Yumi right now, Nana boosted up. And for the time being, we'll see if the Rocketeer can get as much damage as possible. Sees the Zarya out in front. Yumi will get the shutdown all the way. Double flyers right now between Calamitous and Yumi. And this is going to be the Hoo-Hog thrown out by Billy again. A lot of comforts here for Mr. Billy, especially on the third points. 2 ticks now taken, 2 points taken here on King's Row. And with Pitahoy playing that Widowmaker, it can be easy tactics here and there because it's all about the Zaryas right now on both sides. Ultra Blader doing a good job of throwing those bubbles down. Dinks in the meantime playing standard alongside Lone, and it really feels like they're trying to get that synergy here and there. But Pitahoy falling on down, and what happened there? Anyare. DC. Fall into DC or fall into RQ? That's my question. Did he DC? Na fall, guys. What happened? Legit. What happened legit? I don't know. Mukhang DC. Mukhang DC lang naman. Yeah, mukhang DC. It just looked into... It looked like it got DC'd. Yeah. No problem. Are we good to go again? Unfortunate though. That's unfortunate. Because he needed to be in position there. The Widowmaker falling on Dan out of nowhere really puts him in such a bad spot. But we'll see right now if Pitahoy can do something else. He's moving over to the Tracer instead. Quick little spawn along the way. Londo in the meantime on the ground there. And he is just gonna be able to just hammer down Billy along the way. Beautiful shatter there, putting 3 to the ground instead. Yumi though in the meantime flying on around. And the Rob Rod just way too easy to shut down. Walking with the focusing beam, waiting for the med pack. And that is that. Heals though gonna be in order, and low and even with the charge along the way. This is Nasi Lemak right now trying to stay into the front line yet again. And I do like these corner contests from them. They're playing that Ryan and the Zarya. They don't need to give up this space whatsoever. They can still hold the line along the way, but they are trying to still anchor on to the payload as much as possible. Rocket though doing a pretty good job up in the air. And there we go with the Gravity Surge, actually catching out one. Billy now will go down. And here comes the nano boosted bot looking to just bring the flame to the other side. Ultra Blader done with his own Gravity Surge. I feel from the side of Draconot, protecting the team and protected by the shield. Good teamwork here from Nasli and Mach. They're able to congregate as one and make it happen. So it seems like Pitahoy having a lot of internet issues there, and then but that's now on the Tracer, looking a lot better, zipping on around, but still needs to avoid these hooks, and he will get rid of Billy along the way. Billy and Kalamdo gonna be at the very least getting 2 for the right hand side, and this can be welcome back to me, going for the push that they need onto the 3rd point. They have the numbers advantage. All they need to do right now is get the position and even shut down Wucket along the way. All about the flights on by. Wucket having to get the hell out of there. This is the Echo though, trying to set up a trap, but no, Calamity will get that takedown instead. So it's now up to the Ryan and the Zarya to go for the anchor and make things happen yet again. It's been the Lone and Dig show so far. Billy in the meantime though cracking down that shield, and welcome back to me is just gonna decide to go for the duplication, turn it to the Reinhardt, get the shatter on, and Dinks will go down. Counter shatter though to the floor. Billy will fall along the way. Anti-heal though in effect. Lone gonna be in such a bad spot. Yumi though in the meantime flying on the round, and this Farah is getting free hit after a free hit. Bucket though body time turning into the Sigma, but needs to stay alive here unless they do want to lose out on the progress on this point. Time not taking that payload is getting closer and closer. Diggs in the meantime gonna be there. Lone in the meantime gonna be going over to the wall after the poop, and the rock rush from Yumi doesn't pan out too well. He only shuts down the eye field and welcomes, but still enough damage to concentrate. Billy though trying to catch out things at the last moment, and it's not gonna work whatsoever. A minute 29. The only thing that can potentially happen here might be a C9 out of nowhere, because this is Nasli Mach able to hold yet again. Into the front they stay. A Hanzo here from Pitahoy. We'll see though if it's gonna be enough. Is the shield break gonna be potential? Is the shield break gonna be potentially effective against that Sigma? The Storm Arrows have been nerfed for quite a while already, but shields themselves have been nerfed. So does it work out in the end? This Hanzo though struggling to hit that target. Calamitas a little too wildly up in the air. And now it's 55 seconds left here for the attacking side. One last chance for them to try and figure things out. Dinks over the Gravity Surge will catch out Yumi. So they can go for the reset here on the attack, but they decide to go for the res instead. Time though ticking. The Farah Mercy trying to be effective. And a beautiful boot there onto Draconot, but Dinks again with a shutdown. This Zarya staying alive as much as possible. Billy though waiting out that barrier. And here we go with a little bit of the push. The Sigma right now with the peek on over. This is the front line right now, trying to bully the Zarya there. And here comes Lone onto the Wrecking Ball instead. But the Flux is gonna catch out the ball. Look to lift him up into the high heavens, and Diana getting the push along the way. But it's now time for the hook. Billy will get that shutdown there. I feel thrown on that. And it's all about the stall game. This is the Wrecking Ball going around and around. Calamitas though trying to use the Amp Matrix there to amplify his own damage, and Dinks on his own Road Dogg instead. Here we go though with the hook. Dinks gonna shut down Billy along the way. It's a sacrificial lamp that works out there for the blue hand side. Even though they lose Dinks there, it's still gonna be enough for the defense to get the advantage. Walk it right now, turning into the Ana as well. There we go with the snipes and the flights, and Nasi Lemak making sure that they can shut this down. Yumi though brought back in just to die. The Farah with a last stand, a last hurrah, not gonna work out whatsoever. Contesto from Ultra Blader on the Wrecking Ball this time, and maybe, just maybe, he can get some clutch boobs. Doesn't work out for him. The 2 points and almost a full cap there for the red team. But in the end, it just doesn't work. And Nasi Lemak gonna be on the attack instead. What's up, Yane? As here we are into our next round.
Initiating match.
What is Nasi Lemak? Nasi Lemak is a Malay cuisine dish consisted of fragrant rice cooked in coconut milk and pandan leaf. Oh, not bad. It's a little bit sweet. And you know, you can't go wrong with something like that. Can't go wrong at all. But we are still getting into the game. Not a bad push though from the red team. It was welcome back to me. Almost trying to finish that map, but unfortunately, it still wasn't enough. Dinks with a clutch hook there on that Roadhog. Well, in the meantime, what's the plan for him? Dinks is gonna stick on the Roadhog for now. But the Hoizo, a while ago on the Widowmaker, couldn't really get much done. That Tracer was a lot more effective on the defense, but maybe, just maybe, entry frags at the beginning of, well, this initial clash on the first point can make a big difference. So we'll keep an eye out, and we'll see how this one's gonna go. As this is game number 2 still. We'll figure out how long we can go into a session like this, as here we have the Echo. Hopping on around. Widowmaker, as we said, Ryan Roadhog, and the Mercy in the BAP. So it seems like amplification onto the Widowmaker as well as the Echo is the way to go. On the other side, though, it's going to be a Hog and a Zarya. So pretty much the ladder composition, all about trying to do as much damage as possible and get a few picks along the way. Speaking of the pick-off, though, Billy right now going to get hooked, but Ultrablader is there to save the day. Still, though, the Zarya might need to take some damage here for Billy, and he's using that personal barrier instead. But speaking of Billy, he's going to get hooked again, and Dinks wins out the Roadhog duel immediately. 2 for the price of 1, and it just really feels like for Nasi Lemak, they are just getting 2 kills so far. Calamdus also falls on down. Turret of Yumi will die, and Nasi Lemak all over the point already. It's just not gonna happen here for Welcome Back to Me. They don't have enough of front line. They're trying to contest with a Torbjorn turret, but it's not gonna work whatsoever. Lone and the Roadhog of Dinks out in front yet again. But the Hoy in the meantime looking for a snipe board too. And this is just Nasi Lemak trying to find as many picks as possible. Calamdus, though, flying on in just to die. Dinks will get to catch it again. An Ugly Rat trying to go for the resurrection, but the super jump brings him out of range. And this is just Billy the one cleaning up house instead. He's had enough of all those pickoffs, and he's the one shutting down the opponents there by there. 4 on the board there for Billy, I believe. Welcome Back to Me, looking to anchor by the Archway again. And at the very least, look to survive, look to sustain, and keep this one coming. In any case, though, the Torbjorn turret already with the harassment. Amp Matrix thrown on out. There we go with the hook yet again. Dinks looking to survive. And this is an anti boost onto the Roadhog with a Hula Hog popped along the way. Better bullets here from Billy, but Dinks in a good position, able to stay in the corner. Seems like here for Welcome Back to Me, though, they're trying to survive a little bit more. And Lamo, in the meantime, throwing that Fire Grenade down along the way. Wakado up in the air. Duplication is available. Yumi, though, in the meantime, with that Molten Core. And Welcome Back to Me, making a zone of their own safety in the alleyways of King's Row. Echo Battle, though, gonna be in effect. Calamdus has gone to so far. This is the Roadhog of Dinks trying to get the hell out of there. Lamo, though, in the meantime, giving chase, want to go for the shutdown. But this is just too dangerous. That Roadhog can easily get the pick off along the way. And Dinks makes 2. Nasi Lemak with the push. And there they are, getting that payload, the progress that they need. The interesting call, though, from Calamdus. He decides to go for the duplication in the backline. And this is a Roadhog right now, trying to find a pick or 2. But he's just getting torn apart. Eventually, Sacred on the Zenyatta, not only shutting down his duplicate form, but also his real form. And Nasi Lemak making the inside out and the outside in and making sure that you are dead. Shatter, though, is available here for Lone. Moving into the front line right now. Wakado, though, in the meantime, with the duplication still. And this is just Nasi Lemak trying to find another target or 2. Still, though, Valkyrie thrown out by Rat. Here we have the grapple surge. And it is going to be a 1-for-1 trade along the way. Still, all about the Mercy trying to stay in the back line. Good push here from Nasi Lemak, though. They have the angle, they have the advantage, and they're keeping it up with this push. .36, though. Contest from Rat, not going to be enough. And this is just Billy trying to survive, trying to find the pickup, but it's just not happening whatsoever. Welcome Back to Me is just struggling to hold their angles, hold their defense. And Yumi on the Hanzo right now, but is in front of Pitahoy. Calamdus is the first to fall, though. Sleep Dark will connect accordingly. Ultrablader trying to set up that fire strike, but doesn't really line it up. But instead, that is just going to be the Hanzo getting the headshot along the way.
Nano boost is ready to deploy.
4:33 on the clock. Big time back here for Nasty the map. And they're creeping closer and closer to the end of this map. They have the Shatter, they have the Trance, and they do have that Nana Boost all available and good to go. 3 gonna be thrown on, and here we go with that Dragon Strike to cover the Shatter along the way. Transcendence though gonna be in effect. Ultra Blader trying to make it out, and Walker though in the meantime flying on around again. This is the Echo just leaping through the corner and deciding that I can really clear any kind of hurdle. I want to put my head into it, but Billy actually hooking Pitohoy there, catching out things, trying to do the same onto Walker, but in all honesty, the Flying Moth is just so hard to do that too, and so he just settles for the Scrap Gun kill instead. Still though, a long way to go here for our defenses. Welcome back to me has to hold this for 3:40 on the clock. And the real question right now is how will Nasty the Muck set up this Bastion? Oh, it's a Dion music. Hello. And Busto still gonna be available, and goodbye to Billy. Diggs getting the proper angle. Pitoy, Nana boosted up as well, and this will force out the red hand side to stay on the side of the map. Ultra Blade though hooked up, but unfortunately Pitoy spamming for no real reason and couldn't tear apart the Reinhardt there. But as we say, here we go with a reposition onto the payload, perhaps here for Pitoy, but someone needs to protect him. Between the Reinhardt and the Roadhog, it's all up to Lone to keep things in its place, but Billy doesn't care. He's pushing forward yet again. He's trying to take the same angle, go for the same fishing routine, and in behind pops the whole hog. Dracanak gonna get blown on away, but the sleep dart will be timely there. Makito turning into the Ana. Things catching up Billy there, and it's now time for Nasty Muck to take the advantage. Welcome back to me, getting a rude awakening here, and it feels like that no one's gonna be touching that one, as that is that. Nasty Muck wins it out 3-2 to wrap up this game.
Of the game.
Play the game though to Mr. Dinks. 100 energy to his name, and he's just able to keep the beam on. Best game, am I right? Oh my god. The game that brought us all back together. That's what this is all about. One sub I can fix teams. If one subs I can fix the teams, guys. I see a sent amp. Okay. There, Yumi and let's fix this up. Let's put Billy, Calamitous, Dinks all together with it's Nova Sacred, Wakad Pitohoy, Trakanauts, and Kuz. And then we do have all of these guys as well. And we can go into a different map. Let's go into Rialto, actually. Oh, anyone willing to shove the Shiver? Okay, perfect. The Shiver gonna be here, and someone else is gonna need to attack then. Kalam Yutang. Memers, and this is the walkers, the rankers. That's that. That is that. Okay, basta one of the three of you. XD. And here we are. Let's get into this game. It's Rialto for our next one, and this might be our last one, guys. This might be our last game, so we'll find out. A cute cat appears. That was Machi. Machi! Hello. Hello. Machi says hi. Busy attacking the other cats. But here we go. Game number 3. Might be a last one, might not. We'll find out what kind of session this is gonna be. What? Happening? Oh, why are the two cats fighting again? Dale lang. If you guys do wanna hop on in, the lobby is still open. In terms of people though, we don't have any more subs. So if there is no one new into the lobby, then we gotta call it there, and we'll figure it out along the way. But if you guys do want to join, feel free to hop on in. We do have these short sessions from time to time, and it's all good, it's all right. But in any case, on the blue team, we have of course the Walkers, and on the red, it is the B team Memers. Tama ba?
Ready for battle.
Yeah, it's the rankers pala. Rank equals walk. But yeah, the rankers on the blue team. We got memers on the red. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, into Rialto. Personally, one of my favorite maps. Such a fun map to see. So many boot potentials. Really gets interesting, especially on that third point. But here we go. Rialto is our background. And we got Sacred with its Nova on that Wrecking Ball. He's been scary with all of the setups. Walker and Shiver gonna be together again. Draconaut. And finally, Puz to wrap things up versus Calamitous. Alongside Dinks, Billy with Pituhui. We also have Inoryusu on the red hand side, and Lamau to wrap things up. I made a mistake. I realized I put Inoa there. Inoa AFK? What's up with Inoa? Is it cause... Okay. R? Just checking. Nagkahiyaan lang. Okay. Okay. Mabi. I realize I'm the only person I put away from the ranker squad is Inoa. So at the very least, he's gonna be able to play the tank line there. And we'll see how this is all gonna pan on out, as it is gonna be team the Rackers there on the blue hand side, team memers on the red, and let's get into this matchup. So Wrecking Balls on both teams, and it's Nova, of course, a scary man on that Wrecking Ball. He isn't into the high GM side for a time framing. And yeah, Lamau is a ranker too. The only one I put away has to be Inoryusu and Lamau. Because that's Zombits, right? But Walken gonna be able to get Calamitous there. It's Nova also rolling on by. And this is the rankers right now, trying to survive with a Moira Lucio support line. Now, usually you see a setup like this, especially when you're playing that Reaper. You want to make sure that you can come close and you can fight when you can. So though, for the time being, this is Lama going to be able to catch out Kuz along the way. Memers in the meantime trying to go for the push there, and Pitahoy unable to really figure something out with that Bastion so far. So the Zarya and the Wrecking Ball trying to at the very least get back in position. And it's Nova cleaning up Inoryusu there. Lama though in the meantime with a shutdown onto Draconaut, I believe. And this is now the right hand side getting a really good push onto the plaza so far. But it's Nova moving over to the Roadhog instead. Gonna be a lot of DPS potential here from the side of the rankers with this Roadhog into play. And as Calamitous is the one who falls on down next on the list, it seems like here for Team Memers that they're trying to figure something out. Oh, I think he didn't fall down. He just blew himself up with a dynamite or something. And what is going on here for the red team? They're losing members to themselves for no real reason. And Team the Rankers right now is in position to get this pushed on the way. Grab the surge though, well timed with the mines. And Inoryusu coordinating well with the team. And it's now Inoryusu booping its Nova. And the Roadhog and its corpse is flailing on around after the explosion. Calamitous also with a headshot on the Kuz. Team Memers right now. The triple threat trio of Calamitous, Dinks, and Billy all together on one side allows them to just manhandle their way to potential first point. But the fight isn't over yet. We have a contest there. Eventually, though, Draconaut will fall alongside Walket, and Team Memers has the angle, has the push that he needs. Shiver in the meantime, though, with this Deadeye. And the question is, can the Rankers get more and more of these picks? It's all up to It's Over right now. He catches out the Doomfist immediately, but look at Calamitous just staying all the way on the other side of the back. He's doing it Shiver, though, and he's trying to use this tree for protection, but he's losing this fight out. Ugh. The McCree able to just outrange the Widowmaker for some reason here. And it's even gonna be Kuz helping out along the way. Walken though actually sniping down Pituhoy. And for the time being, the Rankers, at the very least, is gonna be trying to make this happen. Grab the surge though, gonna be there. Soundbarrier has been thrown out. And it's now time for the trance along the way. Billy keeping everyone alive. It feels like the plan of action here is the nano trance very, very soon. But Memers is using their Sunyata to amplify the damage yet again. Kuz now gonna get headshot along the way. The tracking of Billy is something you cannot count on. You cannot count out, rather. And Draconaut gonna get felled there. Inoryusu even with the pile driver. And Team Memers again opening it up on the Daks along the way. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Calamitous actually getting the snipe onto Kuz. And Team Memers, at the very least, looking for another target or two. Shiver though in the meantime has the Deadeye available. We'll find out if the Rankers can figure something out. They're on the high ground right now with this McCree. They almost catch out Calamitous there, but the flashback doesn't connect. He's giving chase with that Deadeye Sleep Dart though out of nowhere. And Lamau gonna get the angle along the way, but Walken and its Nova are not ones to give up. They are still in this fight, and they are doing all they can with the defenses that they do have. And now it's time for the tank lamp to be in the back. Dinks looking to infiltrate, trying to go after Walked here, and Walked saved by the Bell, saved by the Lucio. It's Nova catching out Billy along the way. Memers though still alive with this Zarya. Eventually, Troconaut will get in position. And the intersight available here for Walked as he's gonna be sticking by the stairs so far.
Can hide from my sight.
But here we go again. 2:10 on the clock. Seems like Memers really want to push this Bastion, but I expect them to reposition in a way that allows them to really get some good sight lines. Here on Rialto, it's not a bad Bastion map per se, but now it's going to be the Roadhog versus the Bastion here, and now bullying here from It's Nova. He knows that this is such an easy target. Eventually, there we go with a takedown, 2-for-1 trade though. With the Roadhog out of position, this can be the Ranker's folly because it's been a reliable source of damage on the off-tank there. France though, in order. Really trying to save Inoriusu, but no sir, Sacred gonna be there as well. And it feels like the game has devolved from a battle for the payload to a battle on the basement instead. But Billy shutting down Sacred there. Dinks in the meantime catching out It's Nova. 2-for-2 trade though out of nowhere. But this is not working out whatsoever for the attack. They go for the Force Captain Surge, but we have Shiver playing a little greedy. Pizzahoy will go down. I felt like he should have popped it against the Zarya there instead. But it is what it is. This is the Wrecking Ball right now of Inoriusu. At the very least, looking to go for the setup yet again. The Wrecking Ball is up on top to the staircase here, and now Inoriusu trying to climb there, but it's not going to work out because the Rankers is holding. Billy is a free kill here, and now Sacred, though, giving him a little bit of reprieve. There is going to be a flashbang instead. Calamitous will be the one who falls. And now it's time for the Zen to be next on the buffet. Overall, though, the plan of action here for the Rankers is to use their hit scan, and at the very least, get some angles here and there. Still though, it's just been It's Nova getting in the face of Pitahoy. And eventually, I think they're gonna do it again. I don't know what Pitahoy is waiting on. He's wanting to fight against It's Nova desperately in the 1v1. But this is the Roadhog. Not really the best 1v1 opponents, because you're gonna get lost into the shuffle. But Dinks has had enough. Onto the Roadhog he goes as well. And this is the tank line taking the matters in their own hands. Dinks and Ryusu. They're playing the Hog and the Chain yet again with that ball. And Troconaut turning around just to meet the hook of Dinks instead. Time not ticking. 2 seconds left. Deadeye being primed. Shiver will go down to Billy. And there we go with the stand barrier yet again. Roadhog though of It's Nova back into the fight. Hog to try and clear out the mines. But overall, this is the payload being pushed by the side of Team Memers. They are in position with the numbers that they need. Here we go, though, with the Transcendence. And seems like the red-hand side trying to play the aggro with that heals, but Inoriusu falling on down into the water instead. Calamitous, though, at least shutting down Sacred. And that is that. The red-hand side in the mid-25. And they can keep this push up in a bat. Running out of time though, and Calamitous here on the Doomfist might be the best one to actually get these pickoffs. Because going on first, Walker in the meantime moves over to that Tracer. And here we are yet again, Memers right now popping that Meteor Strike. And here we go with the slam on down. Dinks though with the Hog along the way. It's Nova in the meantime. And then catch out Calamitous there. And this has been the two Roadhogs really making an impact here and there. But now with the Zen and the Ana, I like that Billy and Llama have stayed on it. They are the best support line that can deal with their star player on the blue hand side. And they are really getting the shutdown along the way. Tracer though of Walkhead gonna get caught by the hook there. And now Team Memers is at the very least coming closer and closer to the end. File Driver gonna be in position. Troconaut right now discorded on up. And goodbye to the Brigitte along the way. Here we go though with Sacred trying to buy some time, but Calamitous will be the one who gets that volley instead. And it's even Pizzahoy popping the tank mode. Into the air he goes, onto the side. That's gonna be It's Nova right now. Caught out in the crossfire. And I do believe this might be it. Unless Sacred can touch, he's too far off. Cause going for the wall right there, but it's not enough. The Rankers cannot defend this map. 20 seconds though is a hard time ban for Memers later on.
3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's time for the Rankers to go on the attack instead. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. There you go.
Ready for battle.
BI 2.0 incoming. Cool.
Attackers
Ay,
incoming in
nako.
30 seconds.
It is time to act.
So we'll see how this is gonna go. It seems like Pitoy here is trying to rile up a storm, and you know, can't wait to see how this is gonna all unfold. But well, we'll find out if the rankers will not take that one standing down. You know, it's kind of ridiculous, but hey, it is what it is. Pugs is pugs, and we'll find out. We'll find out, right? Anything can really happen. We do have a Lucido here for the side of memers. It seems like it's gonna be boot frenzy between the Risu and Pitoy, and there we go with the hook. And the Lucia's just hiding. It's no one will see him, but eventually it's still the victory there of the speedster. Not bad whatsoever. No Risu trying to protect his support along the way, and it actually works out. It actually works out in that way. Wakido in the meantime catching out Billy. That's gonna be Dash looking to make a position or two, and Shiver at the very least catching out Calamitous along the way. That's the Hansa though trying to keep it up. Pitoy now even with a kill onto its Nova, and Team Memers. They're keeping this corner. That's for sure. They're keeping this corner well and true. But besides that, you know, that is that. Things still going to be dropping on down, and he will fall to the hand of Bucket. Team the rankers right now. Going to be a pretty good spot so far. And Noriusu is just trying to stay away as much as possible. But eventually, I don't think it's Nova wants to give up. He's still doing it. He's still fighting against the Lucio. Eventually, might be able to get it right. So we'll find out if the rankers can find the angle that they need. Let's see if we go again with the same thing. The same situation. The defense is still here. Sound barrier right now for Pitoy because he just got it from all those boops. And that is that. It's Nova just loses every single time in that situation. Unless he does get the peak hook. What is that? Jiggle peeking? You're gonna jiggle peek here in Overwatch. Would be interesting. But it's Nova's had enough. This time gets the shutdown onto the Lush there. Pulse bomb gonna be thrown on out. Billy in the meantime next on the list. And Daks also gonna be looking to be the next challenger. But it's not gonna work whatsoever. And no Risu though. He's not one to keep this line down. Because we'll go down. Calamitous also in the front lines here and now. Has the Bob available. Wants to go for the snipe onto Bucket. And here comes the Bob into the water. Bob, why did we just see? What did we just see there? Into the water we go. It's over right now. Gonna get two. And this game has completely turned into an absolute shitfest. In any case though, this is still Rocket having his own Bob available. Throws down the dynamite against Daks. The Roadhog 1v1 gonna fan out for Daks for a little bit, but Rocket burns him down as well. And the rankers right now gonna have at the very least that first point to cap. Billy though caught out. Tracer pumping down Recall to get the hell out of there. And Shiver now in the meantime gonna be on the Genji still. And Orisu though has been the master of all stalls and true. And at the very least he's looking to keep things alive. Zildo, 2 on the board for the Genji so far. And for now, this is just gonna be the Roadhog out in front. Coalescence though thrown on that. Fire grenade in effect. Wilkid will get that takedown. And a minute 08 turn to 3:30. Your rankers gonna have a pretty decent time back to get this push on, to make this happen, and to keep this game alive. So far so good. The rankers eventually figuring things out after dueling against the Lucio around like 4 times along the way. But still, this Lucio, at the very least in the front line, wants to go for the contest, wants to go for the boop. Falls into the water just to die along the way. Team Memers right now, they are still in this fight here and now. Dragon Blade is available though, and do the rankers, at the very least, gonna be able to throw that blade when they need it. Roadhog though gonna be in position. There we go with the hook along the way. That's the Zarya right now. Nana boosted up, and the laser beam here for Daks might be the one that can turn the tides of this game. Digger though gonna be still there. It's Nova in the meantime with that hook along the way, and it's still in Orisu running them over to Kingdom Come. Shiver and Pitoy the one apiece on the brig right now to play that support. And it seems like Calamitous is gonna be throwing that Bob again. This time it's actually in a good angle, and Memers gonna be keeping the front line pretty hefty between the Ashe ultimate as well as the Wrecking Ball. They're good to go, but now Shiver with the blade. Nana boosted up as well. Cuts down Calamitous first. Next on the list perhaps gonna be this Wrecking Ball, but can he actually catch an Orisu here? No, it's way too speedy here for our Wrecking Ball. Shiver cannot keep up with the hamster there. And for now, for the rankers, they buy the bridge, buy the dockway yet again. And they are just really trying to get the buy and large here, as Daks even catching out Truckanaut along the way. Team Memers right now relying on their Zarya Roadhog to bring in the damage. It's Nova though and Pitohoy going for a duel in the back line with the hook and the mace. And surprise, surprise, goodbye, into the water we go. It's Nova this time. Gonna get his revenge. And he's still gonna be at the very least looking to keep an act for his team. Billy though, moving on around. Walking in the meantime, falls on down. It's Nova though, knowing exactly where he's gonna recall. And the Ranker is trying to use that knowledge to get another pick off along the way. Good hook though, not the Noryusu. This is the Wrecking Ball trying to get the hell out of there. Calamitous taking a nap though onto the high ground. And just because looking for an angle or two. Still though, Team the Rankers running this Zarya Roda composition. Both sides gonna have that Zarya Boldo for Inoryusu. It really does feel like it's all about the beam, and that's why you see a few nerfs here and there onto beam versus armor archetypes. Sacred though, at least catching out with the Hui. This is the Zarya yet again, putting an impact. The Rankers is coming in closer and closer along the way. And we'll find out if this is gonna work here. As Bob though thrown along, it's gonna be another Bob here from Calamitous so far. Nana Busan to Calam also. And here we go with Bucket and Shiver trying to get things done. 3 on the board already for the Rankers. Lama in the meantime gonna be caught out. And it's Nova. At the very least, getting the shutdown along the way. We have a Brigitte though here from Pitohoy. Rally gonna get thrown also. And it's another duel between the Brig as well as the Roadhog. And it's gonna be time to see both of them fall into the water. Suicide back. That's a suicide back right there. But Shiver has had enough. Nana Blade into the fray. Wants to go for Daks next, but Inoryusu with enough mines to set up and clean up Shiver with that dash. That is just not gonna work, Mr. Shiver. Trakanato gonna be disengaging with that Moira. And it's just Kuz looking to survive by the payload. 10 seconds left here for the Rankers, and even after everything that's been going on, it's still the blue team struggling to actually get this push. Calamitous, Dinks, and Billy working all together. And Noryus has been doing amazing jobs alongside Lamau, and it really has been interesting 1v1 between Pitohoy and It's Nova along the way. But there we go with the hook already. It's Nova trying to survive. Shiver now gonna be going on down. Dynamite has been thrown, looking to cook up this pork. And that is that. Team Memers wins this one out 3-1.
Victory.
I don't know what I just witnessed from some of those 1v1s, but hey, that's that.
Play of the game.
Play of the game before the Zenyatta. Beautiful headshot onto Kuz. And you can't really go wrong with something like that. Can't really go wrong with something like that. 5 environmental kills though. 4 of which was It's Nova. I think all 5 of them actually. So, you know, that's that. That is that. Here's a mess. So, what's the plan, guys? Who's next? Okay, okay. 2 more subs, and I can fix. Who else wants to hop out? Maybe we can do this. Walk it like a sacred, cause... how? The walk is real. Isn't it Valorant time? Smile. Isn't it time for Valorant time? Let's see who's gonna be willing to sub in this situation. Ewan ko. Still need 2 subs though. Either 2 subs or 2 captains. Or 2 captains. And we can go. We'll see. We'll see how this is gonna go, guys. As we need to wait for a few people here and there. Unfinished business. I think both of you falling in the river holding hands was enough. I saw them just fall down together. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. So we'll see. Just one game, Daks. That was it. Yung ano, nakakapagod na bago. Nakakapagod na. uh, and we can call it in. You know, we can figure it out. Oh, it's the unhappy without you account. What's up, Frody? How you doing? So yeah, 2 captains or 2 subs. Pick either works for me. Cause you know, that's all I need. That's all I need.
Yeah, let's move it, people.
Thanks for the host as well. Unhappy without you. Thank you guys. Okay, one more captain then. And who else? Who else is gonna be?
Yeah,
Me captain.
let's move it, people.
I already don't like this. I'll give it to Noah. I'll give it to Ino. I'll give it to Ino. Oh wait, Billy left. One more sub, brethren. So it's gonna be, guys. How it's gonna be? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. What's happening? We're waiting on for at least a game. Okay, kung wala, I'll fix it. Boss champ. Ay, nako, ay, nako. Okay. I guess we can draft then. If no choice. I need to fix it then. I need to fix it. Like, if no one's subbing. I need to fix it. So it was Callum, Dinks. Who else? Billy, Pituhoy, Ryusu, and Lamao. There you go. There you go.
Let's move it, people.
Baliktad pala. Bayagster and... Actually, I can just mix them all together. Honestly, that should be fine. Thanks for the host, guys. But... yeah. Okay. 2 captains din na. Who is first pick? Who is first pick for this game? Noah first pick above. Ashley gets map. There you go. And that's that. So it's Lamo in. Ashley now gonna get 2. And we'll see how this one's gonna go. Parang naantok tayo ngayon, Daks. Nagugulan lang ako dun sa ano eh. Dun sa lobby. Because I didn't know if someone was gonna leave or not. It was very, very confusing above first. That's why I wanted to fix it. And then suddenly it's like, I thought Mika casting with you today. What do you mean? This is Pugs. It's for tomorrow. What is this rebirth? What is this? What is this debate? Fun trick. One more. Calamitous, okay? And now Ryusu gets 2 as well. And we got Endgame, Bayagster, and Pituhoy into the setup. And yep, Bayagster and Endgame, which puts Pito here on the blue side. And now we can Ashy one. Ashy gets to pick whoever he likes. Oh, you're making the cat touch the touchpad. Nova is gonna go here, and Noah gonna get 1 as well. And we'll find out. We'll find out who's gonna be also in this game. I think it's also because my chair is so low. I realized that chair's very low for some. So my pillow is behind me. That's why my posture is so weird. Ashley gets 1, and we'll find out. Put it in. Put the cat in. Why are you putting the paw of the cat in front? Sacred and Noah gets the last pick. Who's it gonna be? Was it gonna be Walked or Shiver? That's the question. And it is Shiver. So walk on the bench. Ashy map. Team names. Team names, and we go. Go for our next game. Oh well, I guess we can actually get some more games going. So not bad. Not bad whatsoever. Heard things okay. I'm not fully aware. Rebirth kasi not keeping alive. Ay. Not keeping with the times. HLC! Oh my god, are you Redux, bro? Wow. Blast from the past. Team names, and we go. It's been a while since we've seen HLC, honestly. And we'll find out, okay, if this is gonna work. Ripside Go, I'm gonna be on the blue team. And on the Reds, who is it gonna be? Sana all may past. Okay, sounds good. I already put it in. You already know this is gonna happen that way. So let's get into this game.
Horizon Lunar.
Not keeping with times, how can I, sir? Holy shit, it's been so long, Revert. I hope you're okay. Hope you graduate soon. And hey, it's time to get into HLC for our next game. This is game number 4, I believe. And on the blue hand side, we do have Team Riptide on that side, and then it will be Sana All may pass on the red team. And instead, Sana All indeed, because here we are. It's back, guys. We're back to HLC. We'll figure out how this one is gonna work. You're not done yet. And continue this session for as long as we can go. It's Ashy alongside Funtrick here. We also have Calamitous, Pituhui, it's Nova, and finally Sacred to wrap things up. Meantime, on the red team, it's Inoryusu with Lamau, Bayagster, alongside Endgame with Kuz and Shiver to wrap things up. Sana all may pass. On the red team, sorry about that. And here for the blue, it's gonna be a Ripside instead. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, another game for the OverRush PH PUGS. And what do we see on the defense? The Widowmaker, of course, of Ashy. And we will see Calamitous on the Echo here. So Team Riptide gonna be taking that high ground. It's gonna be a little bit of a dive from Funtrick, but Sacred actually gonna be whipping out some Roadhog here and now it's time for the Lucio and the Brig to try and play in a way that they are looking to get onto the other side. But it's Nova, and Pituhoy cannot catch out anyone else. Guys, what the fuck? Ay, nako. What's going on? Yo? I don't get it. Okay. Are you guys okay? If you don't want to play, just tell me. If you don't want to play, just tell me. You know, that's pretty much it. It's pretty much it. No, I'm fine. Okay then. Your problem to handle. Assuming. I mean, it's your problem, not mine anymore, honestly. And we'll see how this is gonna go. So, Lucia Brig into the backline. And at the very least, they're trying to find a few targets here and there. They're gonna see the Widowmaker there. But, yeah, Lucia Brig, without everyone else on the same kind of composition, I don't think that's gonna work whatsoever. You need to have everyone on the same page if you're gonna play that Lucia Brig together. And that's easy. 6:13 on the clock. Sana all may pass, getting a free 6v4. And you just can't do something like that in a session like this. So, it is what it is. We got Lamo right now on the Ana, still keeping things alive. It's Nova moves over to the Zenyatta as Pitboy is going to be on the Ana instead. So Team Riptide maybe just looking for a little bit of the second point defense instead. With 6 minutes on the clock though, this is going to be a really hard job. And Sacred though with initial pickup. It's Nova though going to get crushed by Noharisu. And Ashley whipping out the Widowmaker yet again. Can he get a sniper too though? And this Wrecking Ball trying to get the hell out of there. We'll see though if this is going to be enough. As right now, it's going to be a duel between Ashy and Endgame if they can get the angle on each other. Endgame, though, ignoring the other Widowmaker for the time being. Now it's time to see who can get the sniper too. Good thing immediately. Ashy going to get clocked there. And Sana mo all may pass. Going to get stopped in their push. But at the very least, Ripside, for the time being, going to be looking to keep up on this defense. Still though, duplication is available here for Calamitous. He's looking for another target or two. Endgame can be a big one, and he turns into Widowmaker here, so he just wants to get in on the hit scan action as well. That turret, so this is in Valorant. That is going to be backing quite a punch. And Endgame again winning out the duel against Ashley, but Ashley still with the entry frag on to Shiver there. Focusing beam though has been thrown on out. Sacred trying to play the front lines, and this is going to be a good opportunity here for the side of Sana. Ultimate fast to actually get this push on by Youngster on his Torbjorn Molten Core. He has gotten two so far, and a really good push here from Sana Ultimate fast. This is just a big handicap that the blue hand side has given themselves, and Riptide right now gonna lose the first tick along the way. Callum though moving over to the Tracer. He has to find the kill onto the Ana. This is desperation times here from the side of Riptide, and at the very least they will get that frag. It's Nova also looking for Shiver. Sandbagger right now thrown out by Kuz. Pittelhoy still not ready for it, but it can be Funtrick trying to stall here. All he needs to do right now is get the touch on. Ashley has to get that punch, but it's way too late. And Riptide, as we said, giving themselves a handicap like that is not what you want to see on 2CP.
To 2. Switching sides.
So 2-0. See how much this can go.
Initiating match.
So an interesting start to this game, in all honesty. It just doesn't work between the two supports, and in the end, even though there were some really good holds for the first 2 minutes, you need that initial buffer on the first point so you don't have too much pressure there. It really just goes to show you gotta figure things out that way, and you have to make sure everyone is on the same page. But Ashley Puncher Calamitous, but it's Nova and Sacred. If they can at the very least bum rush their way to victory, might be able to get a good time back in this match. But we'll see how this is gonna go. Mercy Zenyatta might be the pocket here and now, but doesn't really have too many good pocket targets along the way. Bayaxa though still on his signature Torbjorn. And at the very least, he can put a turret to really stop any kind of dive shenanigans in this matchup. Still though, all about the high ground right now. Dana all made fast. Gonna be running the Wrecking Ball and the Hog yet again. Ball and Hog connection. Looking to, at the very least, just disrupt and catch people out everywhere and anywhere.
5, 4, 3.
Solo for the time being. It is Kuz skating around. Shiver right now on the high ground here and now. And it's Nova on the Zenyatta yet again. We'll see though if this is going to be anyhow effective, to say the least. Rico though immediately pop. Endgame trying to stay into back. And this is a Tracer trying to find the 1v1 and wants to go for Calamitous here and now. Duel between the two. Bayaxa though going to be at the very least catching out. It's Nova there. And here comes the Roadhog right now. A Funtrick going into the front line instead. Ori still Pile Driver will connect. Funtrick though in the meantime catching out Endgame. But this isn't the best pick here for Team Riptide. The Tracer is like a gnat. So easy to get on back into the fold. Ashley though in the meantime trying to retreat with his Genji. But a Torbjorn turret trying to get the lock on. Shiver is there to take advantage of the distraction. And that is that for the initial fight. So this just kind of blows up in the face of the blue hand side. Team Riptide will have an opportunity though to try and build up that blade, and Ashley's doing a really good job at it with 74% on his ultimate charge. So though for the time being, it'll be high time for It's Nova to keep the shots on, and that is gonna be our Tracer of Endgame. Thing on the high ground here. Still looking on around the map. Bullsbach has been thrown in a beautiful stick. Catching out Sacred along the way. This is just the Wrecking Ball as well as the Tracer cleaning up house by the staircase so far. And it's Nova trying to go out in space just to die yet again. Really goes to show though for Sana all made fast, looking to keep things up. Bayaxa though in the meantime gonna catch Ashley out there. And for now, with Calamitous onto the point, he's trying to go for the duel against the Torbjorn, and Bayaxa will fall along this route. Endgame though still with the chase, and look at how unrelenting Sana all made fast is. They're always giving chase no matter what. They're looking to make sure they can find their targets, they can keep it up, and they can go against any kind of opponent that they see coming their ways. It's just such a scary sight to behold. It really feels that it's the way to go here for the Wrecking Ball, and they are just going up to the staircase right now. High ground here for Sacred though. We'll find out if this Winston can actually get the leap on, to say the least. Busan though will get the connection, and Lamau caught that there. Easy takedown along the way. Can't go for leap as well. Calamitous still has gotten two so far, and the Tracer of Endgame throwing it down yet again, but Funtrick is whipping out that whole hog there. Ripside right now, trying to find another target or two. Shiver gonna be in position. Sound barrier though has been thrown out. And it's now time for the Mines to look for another opportunity. This is Inoa though, rolling on around, gets the boop onto Pito. But here comes Puntrick, he's still in this fight, and Kuz is trying to be as pesky as can be. Team Ripside relying heavily on their Tracer to make some space. And this will give opportunities for someone like Ashy to get pick-offs like that. Because being very wily, eventually though it will connect. Shiver though in the meantime, gonna get burnt on up, should dissipate a little bit of that healing. And in the end, Ashy getting in on that 1v1. 2 ticks now taken. Ripside taking the harder route after everything has been all said and done. But getting this first point was never a surprise. But it really is just all about that time they have. Because time is not on their side. 3:53 on the clock. They're gonna struggle heavily to try and get the advantage here. And we'll find out so if they can actually snowball with 3 of their ultimates online and good to go. It's gonna be high time though for that pulse bomb to at the very least catch out one there. And we'll see if it's gonna turn into something a little bit different as Puntrick catches out Shiver. Sound barrier though has been thrown. It's Nova looking to lay down the gauntlets. And with the Torber insert there on the side, it feels like it's gonna be free damage that Puntrick has to get rid of. But Inoryusu using this space to catch out Pito. But Callum and Ashy and Puntrick are all on the board. And you can see the explosiveness here of Team Ripside. You can never count out their skill and their opportunity to get free shot after free shot after free shot. Speaking of that one, Shiver will fall to Ashy. And now it's time for Endgame to try and stall. Recall will bring him back, and it's 2 minutes on the clock. We get a round number 2 as Team Ripside will try to do it again.
Score 2-2.
Not bad whatsoever. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We'll find out if this is going to be enough for Ashy and the rest of the crew to try and get some dubs along the way. It's all about the setup. It's all about how the defense is going to look to hold. Bayagster on that Torben has been a pretty good game changer so far. All he needs to do though is a little more consistency on his shots, and it can allow him such a good deal along the way. Though in an instance like this, can easily leap on up, go to that high ground, and at the very least, keep up with the shots, keep up with the pressure, and look for a target or 2.
I foresee great things for you.
Though endgame is gonna be on that Tracer. Got Llama and Kuz on the Ana and the Lucio. We'll keep an eye out how this is all gonna unfold here for the side of Sana on my past. Because they are, at the very least, gonna be trying to stay on this high ground again as much as possible. It feels like the whole crux of their defense revolves around staying on this high ground, making sure that they can actually catch up people into the chokeways. And here we go again with initiation. Sacred gonna be on that Winston right now. Puntrick in the meantime on the Roadhog instead. And it's all about trying to find the angle the attack can actually execute on. So they decide to go for the Lucia here. But it's gonna be Kuz trying to skate on the way. Puntrick though in the meantime, and at least get rid of the Torbjorn turret there. And this is just Sacred hanging out with the rest of the crew. Though for the time being, all about the leaves yet again. It's Nova in the meantime, dueling against Llama. The Ana gonna get cornered there. And Noah actually bringing in the damage. There we go though with the Mercy. Gonna get the heals in time. Calamitous though in the other side. Gonna at the very least go to for skate or 2. And this is the Tracer popping that recall along the way. Team Riptide right now trying to survive with their abilities. It's even a good yoink from Calamitous, shutting down Inoryusu from his own self-sustained with the health packs there. But Shiver is on that Roadhog, and it's over, will go down. 50 seconds left, 1 pick off already. It's Nova though, going for the Transcendence, but it's too late to save Pizzo. So they have to make do with only the Zen for their healing. There we go though with the Whole Hog. Ashley needs to make these shots count. He's trying to get the critical shot here and there as much as possible. It's now gonna be time to see how this is gonna work. Bob though available by Axer, Endgame, and Shiver. We had 3 so far. With 30 seconds left, Sana all may pass. Looking to get back into this setup. Baxter though throwing down that Torbjorn turret. We'll find out. It's gonna work anyhow, anyway, for the offense. Pulse Bomb though is available. And Team Riptide might be able to make it all the way there. Time ticking. Galactus trying to maybe use the angle there to leap into the points, but no. He decides to just touch the mine there instead. No Ryusu. Then they get such a good setup there. Everyone falling out in front. And that is that. We'll hug here from Fun Trick. Just not gonna work. And it really was just that whole time back difference. Not as confident as you would like. And 3:14 on the clock here for the side of Sana Ome Pass. They should be having a really good chance of winning this game.
Initiating match.
We'll find out though if they can execute the way that they would like. As here we are yet again on HLC. Second round of action though. Really going to show that anything can really happen in this match. And we saw a potential offense there. Not really work out per se. It is what it is though. And we'll find out. We'll find out if this can turn into a full hold to get the draw that we do see sometimes on an assault map. But the job is going to be absolutely difficult. We have now the Bap and the Ana. Nova and Pito going to be working together. Ashy in the meantime going to be on this bastion here. It's all about that setup. And even with a halt hook along the way, going to be very, very interesting here for Team Riptide to play a little bit of the older school kind of a game. But we'll find out if they can survive because they do need their Orisa and their Roadhog to work together to get some quick picks since the sustain on the shield just isn't as well as it used to. The HP on that shield just isn't the best. But here we go again. All about that setup, all about that high ground, and Team Riptide gonna be looking to make a quick little bunker for themselves. With only one tick to take though, the problem here is Inoryusu can easily just go to the point and win this game basically. He can force everyone else to rotate accordingly. And Bags are going to be on the Torbjorn here, looking for at least cover a flank or two against Galactus. So Cal, I'm going to have a really hard time no matter what. There we go though with the point being taken. Ripside not really contesting it too much. They're not saying that this is going to be important here. And instead, it's going to be the Eiffel thrown on down. Endgame though going to go down to the hand of Fun Trick. Shiver in the meantime catching out it's Nova. And this is Fun Trick right now caught out in the open. Lama with a beautiful buy grenade there. Sleep Dart now looking for the connection as well. And it's going to be time for such a big purple here from the side of the defense. Callum though and Noryusu trying to keep things up. There we go with the halt as well. Kuz gonna get on the board. And Sana All-May Pass sets up on the point. They get to take the win because of that initial battle. And that is that.
Play of the game.
Okay, enough. Easy ban. I got a filter, so no worries. But yeah, that's a no. Smile. Okay, dude. Bye-bye. Oh my god. That's a goodbye right there, guys. That's a goodbye right there. So it is what it is. Pretty fun stuff. And, you know, let me a sec. What was his name again? Oh. Big ban. No, sec. I just banned on Twitch also. Bro. XD. Terms of say. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Monka TOS. We gave him a second chance already. TOS is bearing its fangs. No worries. Sec lang. Give me a sec. I already banned him. Banned him from Twitch also. So, is what it is. You guys okay? I already knew it. I already knew something was gonna happen, so I got it. I got this. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay, we can just fix it accordingly. So, who was it? Lamo needs to sub. If 3 people can sub, we can continue on. 2 more subs, I can fix. To be fair, playing bunker in this day and age is a meme. Me sub cuz and no. Okay. G Valorant. There you go. Okay, so let's put Ashy, Nova, and Genj together. And then Crow in game. Let's put them all together. Nag-release ka na kanina. Naman siya mag-toxic. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Let's put VJ here. And as well as Bayagster. There you go. Should be good. Okay, there you go. That should be good enough. That should be good enough. I'm gonna be outing. Ay, nag-out na si Kalam. Okay, one in, please. Kalam's out na pala. Yo, sali ako master. Uy, si Blazer! What's up, Blazer? Where are you? Where are you at? Wait. Come on, we have a slot. We have a slot online and good to go. So we're just waiting on you, bud. Waiting on you to get into this one. Buti na lang, guys, inimbento yung profanity filter, honestly. Tapusin na yan. Ayun, at tangin ng calamities to eh. Tuloy, nagka-more games. Not my problem. Because Lamau, Inoa, want the slot. As we can go into a fun map. Let's actually play Lijiang Tower. Because we can't really go wrong with that. Which one of you guys gonna be into this game? It's a Blazer. Never mind. Blazer na. Never mind. We got Blazer in, and this is gonna be Toxic Patrol, and then this is TV Patrol. Go. Yeah, let's go.
Now arriving at
I think it's the first time I actually banned someone because of bugs. So yep, it is what it is, and that's fine. That's fine. No, someone just off stream, syempre. If I say it, I will get banned myself. No to doing that. All I gotta say though is profanity filter is the best thing you can add to your games, guys. So if you do need it and you're streaming stuff like this, then you already know. You already know what to do. But it's gonna be Toxic Patrol on the blue hand side. And on the red, who do we have? We do have the side of, what's their name? TV Patrol instead. So what's gonna be happening into this game? That's the real question for all of this. We do have Lijiang Tower as our map. Should be some good teams on both sides. Very, very knowing each other. And we'll find out what's kind of result we're gonna get into this game. Got Ashy with its Nova working together yet again. Endgame gonna be there as well. With, of course, how about Genj? And finally, Bayagster and BJ Dato 21. Meantime, on the right hand side, got Funtrick looking to play on. We also have Waked. Blazer is back with Vengeance Chronos. Shiver, and finally Sacred to wrap things up. On the red hand side, we do have TV Patrol. On the blue, it's Toxic Patrol. We see a little bit of the duel here onto the grounds of Night Market to begin with. Ashy gonna be on the Genji so far. There we go though, the good bounce here from Funtrick. And Endgame actually gonna get the first kill, and Ashy gonna get also on the board. Toxic Patrol looking on the round and getting a little bit of the flank here. Walker also gonna get caught along the way. This is Funtrick though, trying to get the hell out of there with his Wrecking Ball. Quick little reset here with the rest of the red hand side. It's gonna be a good start here though for Toxic Patrol. At the very least, they're trying to get the capture here, and now TV Patrol though in the meantime gonna be on the red team as well. And Endgame gonna get 2 to begin with. This is gonna be Team TP trying to figure something out. Sacred though will go down to the hook there, and Funtrick with a one-way trip with its Nova to begin with. Toxic Patrol though at the very least gonna be looking to keep things alive. Bullhawk now is available here for the side of TP. And Endgame gonna be at the very least cashing out Waka there. Ashley though in the meantime with the kill on the Shiver. There we go, the Bullhawk as well. Sacred will go down, and TP Gonna be keeping things alive here and now. They are just playing such a good spawn camp by this point. They're also playing the aggression far forward, but sneaky peeky. Funtrick forcing a quick little rotate back to the point. And this is really a really good call here for TV Patrol. If they're unable to find the grants that they do need to come on back. And Bayagster right now on the Torbran turret though. At the very least, he will have a way to keep an eye out of whatever there is to come. All about a little bit of that setup though. Toxic Patrol right now, putting down the Torbran turrets. PJ Datsu though, keeping the heals on going. And for now, it's a really good start here for Toxic Patrol. Kronos though, onto the Valkyrie this time. TV Patrol needs to figure out a way to actually get on throw to the other side. And they're using the Rhino here for Funtrick to keep them shielded, allow them to transition. But Ashy and Nova whipping out the Nano Blade as is tradition. Punk's gonna be back into full form. That's gonna be Walken though with the Hull Hog so far. Walken will be able to keep on alive. And Toxic Patrol right now looking to still stay on in this game. There we go with the Sleep Dart. Walken will fall down. It's Nova though with that shutdown. And Toxic Patrol is just all over the place and more. Endgame though has the Hull Hog available. Funtrick trying to get the hell out of there. And that's now gonna be time for the Hull Hog to get the push as they need. Walken gonna be caught in the corner though. And Ashy gonna be at the very least catching up Blazer there. Not a good start whatsoever for TV Patrol. You can see the skill Toxic Patrol has overall. And they are just winning it out. Getting kill after kill after kill. Getting takedown after takedown after takedown. That is the victory. That's gonna be a win for the side of the blue team.
Score 1-0.
Next on the list gonna be Gardens, and we'll find out if this can actually any kind of game changer. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. Let me just list something down real quick. It is Kasu, and what was that name again? There you go. There you go. So we should be good. Just making sure I have a little bit of a database there. And here we are again. Toxic Patrol gonna be running that dive right now. Ashy and Bayagster gonna be running that Echo and the Torbjorn along the way. And we got TP though. At the very least going for a few shots here and there. Bayagster right now is gonna be looking to play the Torbjorn along the way. Still though for Bayagster. At the very least throwing down that turret down below. Almost to the bridge right now. That's the Wrecking Ball though rolling on around it. Funtrick runs that one over. TV Patrol though trying to still stay in this fight. Blazer though in the meantime looking for a Fist of Fury, and Bayagster will be at least getting a kill there. But the advantage right now is on TV Patrol's foot. They do feel that they are able to set up in position to the points. And Ashy is on this Echo. At the very least getting 3 snipes here and there. Datsiana though looking to keep on alive. Sacred vaporized there by the focusing beam. The Genji next on the list. Ashy gets 2 so far. And the Wrecking Ball of Funtrick at the very least bringing out those guns and is looking to contest as much as possible. We saw it last time, and that's going to be a good boop onto its Nova. Bayagster though with a quick ultimate here. And even though TV Patrol got the initial capture, they're losing out on their members. Molten Core to get the zone. Toxic Patrol back into this fight. And now is looking to clean up whoever else is there. Shiver is on point. He's on the Genji by this area. TV Patrol trying to just stagger themselves to get that progress. Funtrick though rolling on around again and again. Very effective way to keep things alive here on Garden so far. And as Endgame actually gets the hook there on the Sacred, it's Toxic Patrol. Oh my god, Endgame! A little too ambitious there. Doesn't get the catch in time. Good try. I'll give an A for effort because he did get the latch on as well. But Bayagster at the very least gonna be able to clean up Laser there. It's Nova in the meantime with a shutdown onto Kronos. And Toxic Patrol looking for the push there. It's Nova though. It seems like he's just booping on around. Walken trying to do the same. It has turned into a feeding frenzy onto the Koi. And there you go again. Everyone into the well. It's Nova technically killing Ashy there as the Walken gets booped into the abyss. Here we go though with Shiver. Getting that blade out. Gets an extra dash just to get over to the other side. And while this Lucian pops a good sound barrier, it's not going to be enough against the damage there. And then Nova technically killing Ashy. What's new? On the same team. What's new? Ashy Endgame and Nova though gonna be able to get 3 there. And Toxic Patrol right now is keeping up all the momentum they have. Endgame though in the meantime gonna get that hook onto Walken going fishing yet again. And this is just Toxic Patrol in control yet again in the same way they did on the first game. Absolute brute force. Here we go again though with Endgame dropping on down. That's a C- there instead. No one really home. But eventually This is Ashy trying to, at the very least, keep an angle, keep the high ground, and use this Echo to the best degree. Love the top bar score design. It's always been that way, Mr. Fraudy. And actually, I have a request. Can you give me mod powers in Thank you very much. As it's gonna be Ashy right now, flying on the round again. Here we go though with it's Nova. Idao. Sorry. XD. Fake news. I'm not used to people asking for a pause in pugs. Okay. R? Okay, let's go. I didn't see it. I got surprised. Like someone asking for a pause in the pug game. Like what's going on? But hey, here we go again. 86% counting. Endgame has been the man by the bridge so far. And here we go with the hook as well. Walker though gonna be going on down. Genji. I mean, it's Genji here with the Graviton Surge. And Endgame just pushing everyone back all the way to the other side. Nothing really working out here. Funchik even gonna get caught. They can't even touch TP Patrol. Gonna be down by 2 so far. And Toxic Patrol is just in complete control between their Roadhog and everyone else.
2-0.
So here we go again. Toxic Patrol now. Gonna be on a 2-0 tear. We'll find out if TP Patrol can at the very least bring this back to a victory. We'll find out though. We'll find out how this all gonna unfold. Dario Roadhog between Funtrick and Walker here and now. And I do want to say that TV Patrol should have the better chemistry here, but they're just not able to really work out in the way that they would like. As Sacred is going to be having a little bit of that damage boost there, and then you do see Kronos though, trying at the very least to go over to the right side with Blazer here. But the Biotic Orb to get some initial coalescence progress. Big Dynamite though from Ashy. A really good throw here from Toxic Patrol to start things off. That's the Doomfist though backing on out for the time being. Funtrick though in the meantime gonna be on the Zarya here. And Blazer trying to get the punch on, but it just doesn't pan out whatsoever. Walker though, he's on his Roadhog this time. And he will be trying to at the very least get a pick off or two. But Endgame is the one who is the emperor of the Roadhogs here and now. Ashy also getting 2 so far. The gang leader is trying to do all she can and more. Walker though catching him out, but the damage has been done. 3v5 scenario. TV Patrol struggling to stay alive. Bayagster on the Stormbrand still, and he's having a really good games today on HLC. Did a solid job here on Lijiang Tower, also having the same kind of effect. And for now, Toxic Patrol is going to get the initial capture yet again, is looking to make this a 3-0 win. But for it's Nova, that was so very close, and what a save from How About Genj at the last moment. Ashy though in the meantime trying to take the flag again, and now it's time for the Valkyrie to fly on around. Resurrection though going to be in order. It's Nova is back into the fight. Chain healing though in full effect. High ground now being taken here by the side of TV Patrol, but the question is, can they actually stack themselves up and get those takedowns? Shiver though with a dash on in. There we go with a takedown there. Dragon Blade though going to be in order. Ashy will be the first one to fall, and it's going to be a 2-for-1 trade so far. TV Patrol is all around the map and more. This is going to be the right-hand side right now, looking to keep it up. Walker though with a pick-off, but Endgame does the same. And you can see the struggles right now for Walker. He's starting to stay alive. Funtrick waiting for his shields to regenerate to go into the battle yet again, but it's just not working whatsoever. There we go with the whole hog. Blazer gets the squish, but it's still not enough. But Youngster actually dodging at the right time. Ashy is there to get the refrag on, and that is that. Toxic Patrol able to win out some duels here and there. And in the end, they stay alive long enough to keep this one up. Overall, though, this is going to be Ashy right now, looking to, at the very least, look for an angle or two. Graviton Surge, though, is available by Youngster. Going to have this Molten Core as well. And Toxic Patrol all around the map here and now. It's Novato getting that trance very, very soon. And we do see the Roadhog looking to get the hell out of there. Walker though now with the whole hog. Ashy and Endgame though gonna be getting 2 kills so far. Bayagster in the meantime gonna be down below. Sacred with the Resurrection. And this is the Molten Core available and is still gonna be a setup here to try and get a good funnel on. Toxic Patrol though, it's just so playing close into that corner. And Ashy is holding on to the long angle here. Now we do have It's Nova in the front line. Has the Transcendence available. Endgame though with the pickoff. And someone needs to touch. Can anyone make it? Funtrick falling on down. Kronos as well. And I do believe that is that. Toxic Patrol is just keeping things alive in such good fashion. They have won this out very, very handily. Resurrection for Sacred not going to work whatsoever. Graviton Surge is there. And what a shutout here on Lijiang Tower. That is that TP with the win. Dominance. I did not expect a scoreline like that, in all honesty, but that is that. Toxic Patrol wins it at 3-0.
Play of the game.
Play of the game though for Ashy. And this is just him playing his own Genji game. See Shiver there. Sees Blazer, an easy kill. And just chains it over, turns around. Duels against Sacred. You know, that is that. That is just that. What's the plan, guys? We're continuing on. We still got 3 people into the setup. And what now is the plan? I was fixing settings. Rip Blazer. Anyone else? Okay. Nice. Okay, so what's the plan, guys? Who's next? Okay. What's up? What's next on the table? 3 subs? And we can continue on in our session. My oh my though. My oh my. Very dominant there from Toxic Patrol. A 3-0. Did not really expect that to happen whatsoever. But hey, it is what it is. And it was a pretty good chance. It was a really good shot along the way. I can sub out Sabi muna. Okay, Sacred, Bayagster, and Inoa. Ay. Kuz and Lamo in instead. So let's actually separate some of them. Blazer, Kronos, gonna be here. Bunchik, Walked, Shiver, cause we bench Warmer. And maybe you can put VJ and we saw this a while ago already, so this should be fine. Yeah, this should be fine. And let's go into a funner map. Let's go into, I think a good one can be Eichenwalde. Eichenwalde seems like a fun map to stay on. And we can go into this one. What's this? Not what can we call our names? What can we call our names? Let's call it blue and red. I'm out of ideas, honestly. And game number 6 gonna be coming our way soon. Eichenwalde is a place to go. Yo. Sub mo kay Ino. Okay. Solid. Okay. Good. R? I'm eating. Sige, boss. No problem. Next game, Eichenwalde is where we are at. And let's get it on. Team Blue, Team Red. Keep it simple, keep it easy. Here we are. Let's move into Eichenwalde. Always love seeing that castle there. It's a fun map, honestly, especially since they fixed it from ages past, that the first point just isn't a cancerous chokehold anymore. But here we go again. Blazer gonna be in the squadron alongside It's Nova. Ashy gonna be there as well, with of course Kronos, Lamau, and VJ Dato 21. Meantime, on the right hand side, it's Funtrick now with Walked yet again, but this time we got Endgame in with them alongside, well, how about Genj? With that though being said, we got Shiver in, and finally in the Mariusu to wrap things up in this game.
Ready for battle.
So here we go again, gonna be another battle here, and now Walked gonna be looking to play that flex there. Ashy gonna be on that DPS alongside Blazer, so Nova and Lamau gonna be on tank duty, which is a very scary lineup to say the least. It's Nova and Lamau, some of the best tanks we have seen in this game so far here in this session. Gonna be looking to at the very least dominate the front line there, and then Lamau gonna be going on his signature Road Dog. We got It's Nova though on the Zarya here. It's all about damage here, and now Echo here for Ashy though, still trying to make a comeback in a way. And I like that he's playing comfort. I like that he's just running around the map the way he likes. It feels that he's just good to go into whatever the hell he wants to do. Kronos though gonna be on the Ana here. Team Blue gonna be defending, of course, on this first point and beyond. And the Nano Boost is one of the best tools that they will have. They'll see if Blazer can make it work. On the other side, though, it's gonna be Hitscan Frenzy, Tracer here for a Genj, and then Shiver on the Widowmaker. Buntrick and Endgame, though, gonna be Ball on the Hog, so it's still about disruption and getting the hooks along the way. You know, we're used to actually playing that Brigitte and walking around things up with the Ana, a very high skill cap hero. And Endgame actually catching out PJ Data there immediately. Buntrick trying to get the hell out of there. Sleep Dart, though, will connect. Shiver in the meantime gonna be trying to find a sniper too as Blazer pops the deflect. And how about Genji getting a little too close for comfort? That's a good kill from the Genji. 1 for 1 so far. Team Blue looking to hold. Endgame though with another hook reels them in to get that takedown. And I do believe we are gonna get a Roadhog battle here between Lamau and Endgame in this session. The blue Roadhog though of Lamau sticking by the tank so far. There we go with the Brigitte of Inoriusu trying to stay in the front line. And there it is going to be a quick little boop and along the way. Ashy though in the meantime up in the air, dodging the shot of Shiver, even though he was quite slow up on top. So Shiver needs to hit those if he wants to get some more value here for the Widowmaker. Funtrick though and Lama again gonna get one apiece. The tank line's really trying to get the frags here, and now here comes Endgame though with a Huagas Blazer catching out another one again. And it's now time for Woken to give the boost to Inoriusu. A Nano Brigitte, keeping the mace as strong as possible. Blazer though way too far off from the Dragon Blade to actually get any impact here. And while Kronos is waiting for him to get his blade on, he's already ready with the Nano Boost. Can throw it down here to its Nova. Will they force things out? That objective isn't captured yet. Ashy too late to contest, but at the very least, pumps down the Pile Driver, gets the mines on, and for now, taking a nap inside to that initial point. So, really goes to show that for Ashy, he had the right idea. Sadly, he was just a second too late. And now Team Blue will have to stand the test of time for that payload because it has 4:35 on the clock. Good hook though from Lama catching out Shiver. We have its Nova also playing danger close. But the problem right now for Team Red, if they are going to be held here, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle because it's a big spawn cap right now. Ashley though by a tree. Can he survive here? And now not going to happen. Goes down to the hand of Vi Grenade. And Lama also catching Inoriusu along the way. So it seems like the battle now going to be moving on over to the grounds on the castle. Bullhog flinging endgame all the way to the other side. And with Blazer having the Dragon Blade available, at the very least, Team Blue can climb up on top. Shiver though taking a nap already. Inoriusu in the meantime with the rally. And here comes Blazer finally whipping it out. He's going for the chase, looking for a kill. He can't really catch Shiver though. And Team Blue whipping out the Dragon Blade, but they don't get really too much value out of it. Blazer has been doing a good job with the shurikens at danger close scenarios, but in terms of farming that ultimate and honestly doing something with a blade, it hasn't panned out for him. So 3:35 on the clock.
You're going to
Keep
be
an eye out
okay.
on how this is all gonna unfold here and now. As for Waked, he's on the Ana here, throwing down that sleep dart all the way to the other side. And it seems like the plan here for our Ana is at the very least to get a good angle to get the Nano Boost ready to go. High ground though being taken. Ashley gonna be looking to drop on down. And for the time being, this is just a Tracer trying to make a big impact. Woken already going on down to the hand of Kronos, and this is payload caught by the bridgeway here, but Funtrick, oh so sneaky. This Wrecking Ball is just waiting here looking to get this push, and while sure the blue hand side cleans up everything, something is happening by the payload. Ashy though sees what's coming. Funtrick at the very least gets some good progress along the way, puts it by the bridge. And this really benefits what Funtrick is trying to do so far. He just wants to make sure that he can get the Boop Sword too. There we do see BJ Data though pocketing the Tracer for some real reason. But eventually it pans out for them, so it is what it is. Valkyrie though is available. How about Genj now with that Pulse Bomb stick? And that is going to be Kronos going down. Endgame though, moving over to the high ground here and now might be a good point to find a hook or two. And that's going to be a quick little sleep dart, saying goodnight to Ashy. Bullhog though, going to be in complete effect. It's Nova getting flung all the way to the other side. There we go right now with the Dragon Blade available. Blazer trying to hop on around yet again. And that is just going to be a hook. That is going to be a takedown. Blazer will go down along the way. And for now, these are just right clicks abound here and now. Inoriusu though, with the whip shots here. We'll see how this is gonna work. Rally to me though. It's gonna be time right now for the Brigitte to figure something out. And it's Nova gonna get caught in the corner there. Inoriusu though with the shutdown along the way. This is the payload though getting pushed to the end. And Funtrick is the one trying to lead the charge, but he will get caught by Blazer and Lamau in a Nano Boost straight. So for Team Blue, they're looking to hold with some ultimates again. And that is going to be time for Blazer to whip out that Dragon Blade. Thank you there too. But Youngster though, as Team Blue is just all over the place. That's the Ana though, gonna get caught. Walk it down, will fall down. And can Ashy, at the very least, get the snipe that he's looking for. How about Genj? Gonna get sniped there. Easy takedown along the way. Really good angle there, taken by Ashy again. And now he's in a very, very proactive spot. He sees everything coming from the entranceways. He sees Shiver there, die immediately. For now, maybe just maybe, all about a snipe or two. Grabbing the surge though, gonna be in effect. It's Nova. Sees the ball here. And Team Blue, desperate to try and hold this. But Blazer at the very least gonna catch out one. You see the Genji now up on top. And that is just gonna be endgame. Again, getting another target here. Still though, all up to Blazer. try and get another good blade along the way. He hasn't had the best ult ratio so far, and he's trying to make this work. But Genj actually whipping out his own Widowmaker and dueling against the opponents. Shiver will try to get the blade on. Blazer will go down. And oh my god, Shiver, he gets 3 so far. Good push here from Team Red. They finally get the anchor point that they need, and that's gonna be goodbye. Ashy again, too late to the party. He's always just 1 second away from playing it clutch. And Ashy, while he gets 2, it just doesn't matter because the battering ram has opened up the castle gates. What can do with a quick little reset as Team Red now, a minute 38 on the clock, gonna be pushing forward and trying to figure things out. So far, so good though. It's Nova gonna be out in front again. And Team Blue, at the very least, trying to get a few shots here and there. We see the Mercy though, no reason going for the super jump, buy grenade to dissuade any kind of push. And it's Kronos right now, at the very least, moving on around. How about Gensho? Does get a kill onto Blazer, but it's Nova is there. Patrick though in the meantime, finding another good mine spot. And while Ashy is sniping, danger close, he will get dashed on, and Shiver still falls to the headshot there. What good tracking there from Ashley so far. Blazer though in the meantime gonna be throwing down those grenades there, and then with a minute now remaining, we'll see if Team Blue can make things work. How about Gensho popping that in for sight? And as we see that Sigma taking a quick little nap, we'll find out how this is gonna work here for the offense. They've gotten 2 so far. Endgame is on the high ground here, trying to duel against It's Nova. Halo though so very close to the throne room already. And it's just waiting there for an audience to the king. But this is the Road Dogg as well as the Moira trying to stay alive. Here comes Blazer as well. 30 seconds left. It's Nova has to contest at the same time. And he pops the kinetic grass in front of Diana. Blade though is in order. Shiver trying to go for a slice and dice. Gets rid of the Sigma there. Feet and all. Blazer right now next on the list. And it seems like he's not going to be a black belt on this defense so far. Kronos though still alive. Hul Hog going to be in effect. Lama canceling the Hul Hog of the opponent. Endgame though canceling that Hul Hog as well. And now it's 10 seconds left. So at the very least, the defense is able to buy enough time to prevent a time back here. It's Nova though. He's going to be very, very close to actually stepping off, but it's Blazer instead, sacrificing his life for the greater good. Time not ticking on down. And we'll find out how this is going to work as Ashy catches out there by Endgame. 3-4 on the board here for the offense, and that is that. Team Red finishing up the map. They will be able to get that full cap that they need.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
So here we go again. Go again. Eichenwalde still where we are at. And this is what game? This is game number 6 on this session. Find out though. Find out how this one is gonna go. Overall, it was just Ashy versus Genj and Endgame versus Lamo. Kind of the biggest parts of that battle. Blazer, if he's gonna be playing that Genji, he needs to make those ultimates work out a lot better. Shiver in the meantime kind of wants to stay away from those Ashy sightlines, but he had some huge blades for the attack to get that full capture. So the ball is on the other court. Team Blue will be trying to, at the very least, do the same old thing. Force out around number 2. If they get a bigger time back than 1 minute, then they should have the next round all to themselves. We're now though, here we go again, as it is gonna be high time to see a Tracer and a Genji here from the side of Ashy and Blazer. Keep an eye out though on how this one's gonna work, as it is time now for Ashy to make this Tracer count. Poke though immediately, Endgame getting the initial bats, and that's gonna be a pin, and Fun Trick brings Lamo on for a ride, but a beautiful backstab there from Ashy, at the very least catching out the Reinhardt there. Here comes Shiver and Endgame though, getting one apiece, and speaking of the Road Dogg right now, sees the ball out in front. Doofus though doesn't get the connection, but Endgame still is gonna get the backstab there. Ashy though in the meantime keeping the pellets on. BJ Data moves over to the Brigitte instead, but a hot start here from Team Red. It's Endgame right now just going hog wild, and this is now the Ana bucket keeping the heals going. From time to time though, flicking on around, the Road Dogg and the Reinhardt gonna be out in front. This is Inoryusu also taking the high ground there, and then if he needs it, But still for It's Nova, he's trying to do the same old thing he's been doing so far in this session. All about those boops, all about trying to make it work. And that's going to be now a hook there from Endgame into this one. The right-hand side, though, still in position. Trying to, at the very least, get a few right clicks here and there. Marino has been broken. There we go with the hook from Lamau, and then Norusu goes down. But the whole hog after the hook. Going to be canceling those animations, allowing the right-hand side to get an even quicker suppress. But no, Ashy and Kronos are there yet again. 2 on the board here for Team Blue. They have gotten 3 so far. Ashy is just getting more and more here and now. And BJ Data trying to help out the team as Blazer is using the Roadhog here as an ult battery and should give him a point to actually get that blade on. So a good capture here from the side of Team Blue. They have 4:50 on the clock as Ashy and Shiver gonna be at the very least getting 1 apiece. And for the time being, it's up to Kronos to get this nano boost and make this a big blade to remember. High guard though being taken. We have the D.Va right now for Funtrick. Sleep Dart though connecting, but immediately Funtrick waking him up, so it doesn't really pan out too well for them. It's Nova though, because Vara's there. Blazer right now trying to open things up. Shiver on the McCree, just swapping on over, but will die immediately after the flashbang gets the connection. It buys time though for Blazer to only really get 1, but it's still gonna be enough for Team Blue to make the opening that they need. It's a door wide open right now, and the blue hand side is happy to enter, as it's gonna be the Mercy trying to duel one another. There we have the Bunny Blaster from Funtrick though, getting some good ult progress. Question is though, can he get the backstep onto Ashy in time and get the D.Va mech along the way? High ground now being taken by the D.Va. He knows it's gonna be dangerous to try and peek Ashy there. And speaking of the peek, Ashy sees the Widowmaker, but the shot doesn't connect onto the entry. And for now, he has to do it the hard way. How about Genj? Doesn't see that the opponent only has 1 HP. Eventually, the headshot will connect. And this is just the red-hand side trying to hold with longer sightlines here. The bridgeway is the Widowmaker's battlefield. And Kronos in the meantime trying to snipe out everyone and anyone. All about those heals. Endgame though with the flank again. It's Nova right now rolling around at the speed of sound. And this is the Mercy running out of a target. And Noryushu torn to bits. And it's up to Funtrick to stall for time. The D.Va right now all alone on the point here and now. We do see though it's Endgame in the backline there and Zen. And the mines have been thrown on that. BJ Dato though getting that mech on back. And it's now time for Endgame to actually catch BJ Dato instead. Endgame to 2. He has gotten a good kill by the staircase so far. Funtrick though in the meantime bunny blasting Ashy to his demise. And he is back into the mech. Still though for Team Red, they do need to hold. And having the D.Va as well as the Roadhog still alive allows them tanky units out in front. Shiver though from the side. Deadeye will connect. And with how about Genj getting sniped as well? Finally, it feels like the red-hand side has gotten a little bit of the defense that they're looking for. Ashy, though, in the face of how about Genj. Gotta get rid of the Widowmaker there. It's Nova still not giving up whatsoever. But Endgame is just a wall that you cannot stop. He has gotten 2. He is staying on with this fight. There we go with Lama, though, going for the hook. Ashy will be going on down. And the red team is just all over the point here. Can the blue squad actually figure something out? It seems like no is the answer because this is just Endgame tearing up house again and again and again. Scrap gun so potent in the closest of all quarters, and the red hand side will prevent the capture for the time being. Time though ticking, and here we go again. Still though for now, keeping attention as how about Genj actually pushing its Nova into the abyss there. Waka though, at the very least keeping the heals on, and Endgame has always been getting some really good anchors with the Whole Hog so far. Blazer though, popping that Meteor Strike. He can actually go for the point here, but he's wanting to go for Waka instead. Good pick off onto the Ana so far. Makes an opening. Ashy even with a stick onto 2, and it seems like the DPS line has woken on up, and the beast has been unleashed. This is blue hand side looking into the insides of the castle yet again. That's a Mercy right now getting torn apart, and Inoris who tracked down to Oblivion. Self-destruct though up in the air. Funtrick can he get the big boom? Yes he does. He catches that too and buys time and space for the red to try and hold. But Funtrick cannot keep things up. Lawa now with a big bull hog as well. It seems like there we go with the mines from It's Nova just to keep this game into the 3rd point. And with 2:40 on the clock as Endgame goes down, he brings Kronos to the abyss. The blue hand side has a good time back and everyone resetting themselves for some reason. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go again. And for now, that's gonna be a quick little hook there. Meteor Strike though has been thrown on that. How about Genj? Staying on the side there. And it's now time for that Tracer. Oh no! What happened there to Shiver? Insta DC. What happened there? Classic Pugs, Shiver 100 MS. He'll be back. Welcome to Daks Pugs. Welcome to SEA, guys. Welcome to SEA. This is awkward. And you know, Pulsebomb has been thrown. Momentum has been shifted in a really weird way. But you know, we'll see. We'll see how this one is gonna work. Solo for the time being. It's all about waiting. Watching and waiting. See what's gonna be going on there. Ay. So hopefully Shiver can get back into this game. Pug's not normal without DC. SEA always has DC. No matter what. It really is just our internet being amazing. So we'll just wait on. We'll see how long we have to wait. I miss Pug Cuckoo. What's up, Hiki? It's been a while. And C Tactical is still better than Ace Boss, no worries. You know, I mean, it's like, it's a big tournament kasi. That's really the whole thing. Angin naman. It is what it is. It is what it is. Eventually, though, we got Shiver gonna be going on into this game. And we'll find out. Anyway, though, I think we are gonna be getting ready to go again. We should be back into the action. He back rip old charge, and let's get into it. Both sides saying R. Let's go then, and we'll find out how this one is gonna work. Hopefully, Shiver can make up that lost time. For now, that's gonna be the pulse bomb getting thrown there. Blazer though, looking for a punch or two perhaps. The mages maybe. This is gonna be the Team Blue going for the combo there. Yes, they do. How about Genji? Oh, that's goodbye to the Doomfist there after the hook and the fist. With a minute 53, Team Blue, if they want to have the one round second half, then they're the ones that have to finish this right here, right now. Time is of the essence. And in a situation like this, they need to be decisive in their kills. Catching out the support line like this is the best way to go, and Blazer is doing it again. Chasing after Walken as much as possible. Good movement though from the Ana this time. And Ashy though is still tearing house. He's been an absolute carry on the Tracer, but how about Genj turns around to give him the one punch that he needs. And this is the red hand side deciding we can hold here, we can survive, and we can pop some ultimates along the way. Llama though gonna get the whole hog onto Funtrick. It's Nova though in the meantime gonna be able to pop that Flux. And this is a big one here for Team Blue. They open up the gateways to the newest kingdom, and all they need to do right now is shut down the res as well as the Roadhog. 7 seconds left for the 1 minute mark. It's gonna be absolutely close, but it seems like Team Red is enough with the staggers, is enough on the points, and is enough to allow them to fight again if need be. But it's still not done yet. Walken gonna catch out Kronos. There we go with the contesto from the Mercy. As Puncher gonna be going on down. It's Nova though with a Power Driver. We do have the Roadhog on back. And Endgame right now is trying to stay alive. But Blazer with the punch yet again. There's the boot from It's Nova. It's now time for the Doomfist to sacrifice his life for the greater good alongside the Wrecking Ball. And the shots keep on coming. It's Nova gonna be keeping the pellets on. We see Ashy zicking on around as well, keeping the tracking alive. Walking in the meantime on the Lucia gonna get torn on apart. These staggers are absolutely huge here from the red hand side. But it's not enough to finish the fight. A minute versus a minute 26. We are going into round number 2.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
So here we go again. We're gonna be getting into the next one, and what's happening here between the two. Wala naman. There is nothing there. Besides hopes and dreams, and a potential victory for one of these two teams. Blue and Red though, making this close. It seems like a session today. Looking pretty proper so far. Not bad whatsoever. Pretty fun times here in Eichenwalde, and even though we had a little bit of that incident there on HLC, you know, it is what it is, and at least we clean things up on our own terms. So, you know, it's fine, guys, if you guys feel it that way, but hey, just keep it clean, and don't try to get things banned, you know, it's weird.
To get into the fight.
Anyway, Llama gonna be on the Roadhog right now. It's Nova over to the Diva, BJ Dato and Kronos on the Mercy and the Ana together. Bernardo, Funtrick, and Endgame gonna be on Winston as well as the Roadhog. Seeing the red head side right now, looking to go onto the outskirts again. And Blazer actually starting things off with a quick little shuriken first and dashing on away to get some good ult charge. Seems like he's understanding the problem. He needs to get that ult charge quicker and try to get that initial burst. Will be at the very least giving him a little bit of the edge if he does have a kinda slow rate. But Shiver is just staring up house. He has gotten 2 so far. The Genji difference working out in favor of the red team here. And Ashy trying to get the hell out of there. And Blazer actually comes on back to save the day. Ashy and Blazer working together. Good kill onto the Doofus there. Here we go right now with blue hand side trying to peel off this Winston. But the damage has really been done. There's so many low targets there on the other side. The Tesla cannon for a cleanup. Blazer will fall there. And a quick capture here from Team Red. BJ Dato to the floor. They're just really staggering the Mercy here. But unfortunately, they don't actually get that kill. Big mistake there. BJ Dato now staying into the side. There we go with the hook and the takedown. And with 5 seconds left, this does mean that this is just going to be an overtime push for this round. And we'll find out how this is going to work as Shiver, it's Nova going to get 1 apiece. Funtrick though in the meantime going to be on the Winston here, just staying onto his cage. And with Blazer back into the fold, can he actually get that Dragon Blade in time? Not going to happen because he will die. Sue, how about Genshin instead? 2 ticks taken, make that a 3rd. The blue hand side now having to regroup and they will try to figure out how they can actually stop this payload. It's a tough task ahead of them, but if anyone can do it, it has to be the blue hand side. They do need to figure out how to make this work though, and they do need to figure out if they can stay on the high ground whenever and if ever they need to. But Ashy is just getting rid of the Doomfist there. The contest is gone. And this is Ashy gonna get free reign here and there for now. But Shiver is out in the sky. And Ashy will fall to the Bio Grenade there instead. Slicing and dicing though. It's Llama staying alive. He has the Hula Hog right now. Self-destruct though thrown on out in front. But it's Nova doesn't really get too much out of that one. Bob though here from the side of the defense. It's a Nano Blade as well. The 2 DPS desperate on their ultimates. Desperate to try and clean things up. And Blazer and Lamau gonna be working hand in hand to get those kills. That's the Roadhog also popping that Hula Hog along the way. And with Funtrick falling by the payload, that is that. A good first point capture should be enough in terms of the time back. But a solid defense there to prevent more of the push. It's this last game. I don't know, Dom, honestly. It might be, it might not be. So if you want to give it a shot, just hop on in.
Initiating match.
So here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. We continue with where we are at. And for now, blue hand side with 1:26 on this clock.
Ready for battle.
So here we go again. 86 seconds to try and get a point and trying to get a win as well. It'll be a little difficult, that's for sure, if they can't get that initial momentum. And as we say, always just need to get a good start with your ultimates if that is gonna be the plan of action. For now though, Blaze are gonna be on the Junkrat here. It's Nova actually going for the Zarya along the way. And Ashy onto the Ashe as per usual. It's a really nice spray, honestly. The top 500 on HLC is pretty cool because it stars twinkle. The rover moves for once, and you know I think it's one of the best ones I've seen for top 500. But hey, it's time now for the blue hand side to go on to the outskirts yet again. Ashy is on the Genji here, and he's gonna be playing a risky maneuver. If he can't get a Dragon Blade within the next 60 seconds, the Genji pick is just gonna blow up in their face. And for now, he's at the very least poking Shiver in a game like this. Endgame though, in the meantime, gonna be on the left side. The Roadhog has been absolutely dominant every single time they're able to get into the front lines. And how about Genji? Gonna be on the Tracer here, zipping on around. Ashley will go down to endgame first. Really good target prioritization here from the side of the Roadhog. But the fight isn't over yet. Blazer might be able to make a difference with a Junkrat here. He's up in the air. Funtrick giving chase. The Winston though putting that shield in the way. And now they're gonna be looking to go for the pincer against the 2 tanks as well as the Mercy Day. VG Dotson though caught out in the crossfire. Shiver will get that kill. The blue team might be looking for a little bit of a regroup, or at the very least looking for a refocus on what angle they're gonna be taking. Recall though forced out from Ambad Gensh. Ashley gonna catch out Rocket along the way, and now it is gonna be time for the blue hand side to make a point onto the objective. Ashley catching out Funtrick. Blazer gonna be there getting that kill as well. One who capture immediately as soon as they step. And with 15 seconds left, this is just gonna be one fight territory for both sides. Best thing Red can do right now is give them the space that they need. They have to regroup. They need to make sure that none of them get caught So this is going to be a proper 6v6, but Walked is going to get surprised here by a grenade. Is thrown. Ashy still with the recall, though. Funchik forced to go for the leap, and he uses a shield as well. So this is going to be difficult right now for the red-hand side to initiate without the bubble here, as Blazer and Lama going to get one apiece. Here we're going to backline right now, and Nori's going to get caught out there, and he's trying to go for the rest, but Lama will get that takedown. Ashy still keeping on with the pressure. Full spam thrown. Funchik with the bubble yet again, but it's now all up to the Tracer to try and survive, but it's not going to happen. And what a win there. The blue hand side making that exciting. 5-4 is our final score. That was a really good game. Not one-sided whatsoever. Both sides having strengths and weaknesses. And it really just goes to show that this game can be pretty exciting in the right hands. As there you go, play the game for Lama, pushing everyone back. Some big clutch plays here from both sides, especially on this bridge defense. But that is gonna be our game there. So yeah, absolutely solid. Question is though, will we get more? Or are we done for the night? Whew. Great game though. That was actually a pretty fun game. As we said, strengths and weaknesses on both sides. But in the end, only one can win. So that's that. Dom, are you joining? Where is Dumbledore? Where is the Dumbledore? Dumbledore. 2 subs for Quiz and Sacred. If we're still continuing. We got Mr. Dumbledore into this game. We're gonna keep that's the question. Are we still gonna go for more games, or are we done for the night? Because it seems like it's a pretty chill time now after everything has been said and done. So it is what is. What else is going? What can I snack on? Do I have any foods anywhere? I don't know what this is all about. What is this? Is this supposed to be a meme? One game lang ako, haha. Exactly. No problem, Dom. No problem. We're just waiting. Why does it seems like there's something happening on the socials again? Find out. I'll find out this is about GG's VJ. J. Cause Ika na ba? Still have 2 quizzes later. Holy crap, shiver. Palaging Gian. What is class when you have OW? Wow. Anyone willing to sub for Sacred? You want food? Ooh. Me for Sacred. Here you go. The Landian is real. And maybe let's change it up. Let's put endgame with Ashy, and then let's put Nova here, and then we'll put Dom between Kronos, Kuz, Lamau for Sacred, and that's all DPS. Ewan ka na lang sa inyo, guys. Ewan ka na lang sa inyo. Laser might be playing tank this time, and we can go into Busan. I think Busan's gonna be a fun one, and we'll call them the Busan Brawlers. No, we'll call them the Soul Satellites. I don't know. Oh well. Soul Satellites. And then this can be the. I don't know. I don't know any other place in Korea. Let's get Japan. This is gonna be the Tokyo Tonkekis. Tonkatsu. Tokyo Tonkatsus. Why not? There you go, guys. The Soul Satellites versus the Tokyo Tonkatsus. Can't just making random names up. Can't really go wrong with that. And we'll see. We'll see if everyone's available. I'll just start it, because we can get into our next game. So this is game number 7. We're seeing basically the same cycle of people. No problem there. We're getting a few changes here and there, though.
To Busan.
Figure it out, whatever's available. It's that time of the night, guys, where we try to figure out what actually gets, and we are gonna start things off on Sanctuary. So who is it here? It is the Soul Satellites on the blue hand side, Here for the red, we do have the Tokyo Tonkatsus instead. And yeah, for someone DC'd? Who DC'd? Walk-in start. Stop. Okay. Walk-in. There you go. There you go. So we are good to go. Soul Satellites on the blue side, Tokyo Tonkatsu's on the red, and it's Blazer with Endgame this time. We have Ashley still there though. Alongside Dumbledore, Sacred, and finally, cause meantime on the red hand side, we got Kronos, Wakid with It's Nova. How about Genj? Alongside them is Shiver and Lamau to wrap things up. Tokyo
Ready for
Tonkatsus.
battle.
And it is Soul Satellites on blue side. So let's get it on again, guys. Let's get into this game. And we'll find out who is going to be the potential champion of this match. Best of 5 though on a control map as per usual. We got Endgame Dumbledore playing the tank line here. Blazer still sticking on the DPS for some reason. But Sacred and Kuz going to be going for the old school Lucius Zen. Low healing, high damage, high utility. The Soul Satellites looking to crash and burn and looking to crash into their opponents, while here for the Tokyo Tonkatsus, we got the Sigma, we got the Roadhog here. Bucket and how about Genji looking to work together. Shiver in the meantime gonna be on the Ash here, and now it's Nova though on the Tracer. And Kronos and Lamau playing the Moira and the Ana instead. So the plan of the action here for Tokyo Tonkatsu is to have just a lot of healing. Seems like though they're not going to be playing that Lucio utility, so it's really all about the sustain. And maybe just maybe they can go for a good Nana boost play or here and there. All about the top of though, the Moira kept alive. Ashy trying to get some really good damage, but the problem is between the Moira and the Ana getting all the heals that they need, it feels like if they don't focus on a Discord or target, it's going to be a struggle. Because there you go, Sacred actually going to catch out one. Endgame also going to be getting on the board there. For the time being, we'll see how this one is going to pan out. We'll find out if this is going to be working out here and now. The low for the time being. We'll see how this is going to work as... Thanks for the love there, but Team Bono. But here, it's Nova actually catching out because Ashley in the meantime though with the pulse bomb there. And on the high ground, we got how about Genj? Looking for an angle or two. 92% and counting though. And Tokyo Tonkatsu actually gets the hook there. Sacred is just an easy target in a situation like this. It's Nova though. Gonna be dropping on down. And that is that for this flip. So a good one there from Tokyo Tonkatsu. They figure out that if they can shut down that Zenyatta, it's just not gonna be enough damage along the way. Wuhog though, gonna be available here for Dom so far. And for the Soul Satellites, at the very least, they're looking to tear up house and tear things up with a Hulhog, but it doesn't work out. Coalescence, a big beam in the face against the lifesteal on, and Ashy in the meantime gonna be retreating along the way. Still though for the time being, yes, if you are Hokage from the chat, yes it is. Ashy though gonna be sticking on to the left side. We do have Sacred now, getting closer and closer to the Transcendence. And oh, the Flux actually get the next Walking though. Looking for the lift on up. We'll see if this is gonna be a good situation here for the side of Tokyo Tonkatsu, as this is the Sigma right now, staying in the front lines, but seems like after that Flux, the whole pace of this game has changed. A little bit of a reset here and there. They're at the very least trying to figure things out, and yes, welcome. There you go, Mr. Hokage, as here we are again. Soul Satellites moving over to the left side. There we go with a quick little right click, and it seems like Dumbledore is just trying to find a little bit of a charge here and now. Trans though is available. Soul Satellites trying to keep things up, and with all the sustain waiting in behind, they can go for a clutch play if need be. But for now, initiation is key. Grabbing that surge here to catch out 3. Kuz gonna go for the sound barrier. Too late to save the day, and he's gonna get caught. That the action hero is gonna be falling on down because the cowboy is here, and he is bragging out. Shiver has gone 3 so far. Sacred with also a late trans, and we say that these are abilities that can help them out in a pinch, but when the pinch is already done, it doesn't work whatsoever. No one to protect, no one to keep alive. Tokyo Tonkatsu is looking like a dish best served warm because they are just keeping the fights alive. 95% and counting. Blazer trying to duel against It's Nova, but you cannot count out a Tracer like this, and that is that. 131. Good start here to Tokyo Tonkatsu's.
Score 0-1.
1-0.
Ready for battle.
Are there any? Na-order mo na ba?
Greetings.
Let me see. So guys, we're trying to order some yellow cab along the way. I love yellow cab. My mix is expensive though. Maybe we could have ordered a big pizza, but it is what it is. Here we go on to Mecha Base though. Let's see. Let me just. Okay. Actually, I realized I can check it here. Reinhardt Roadhog though between Endgame and Dumbledore. It'll be pretty interesting. This is more or less the comfort pick of the Pugs. This is something they love to play per se. And for now, they do just wanna try and brawl with the Reinhardt Hammer as well as the Roadhog if need be. The high ground now being taken, and that's gonna be a pile driver here from Wucked. He's on the wrecking ball for the time being. Shiverto gonna get on the board as well. And a good start here from Tokyo Tonkatsu's yet again. At the very least, they're trying to keep things up here. And now there we go with the hook though onto Dom. And yeah, Shiver cashing out Sacred there as well. Objective now activated, but Tokyo Tonkatsu's a while ago, they were going for a little bit of a brawl in the fronts in the first fight. This time though, here on Mecha Base, they are in complete control. They run over Blazer. That's gonna be Wucked getting that shut down there. Multiple kills here for the side of Tokyo Tonkatsu's. And with now 2 ticks, with 2 people there on to the points, it's Nova able to take a quick little flank here by the spawn. Wait for someone to come, but Ashy had an idea. Someone was there wanting to go in that flank, but he still gets clipped down by It's Nova. And this is really why you can't sleep on this guy. He's an amazing ball player, but when he whips out the Tracer, it's kind of scary how well his tracking is also on point. Ashley though, not one to back down from a challenge, and here we go with a brawl yet again. The Tracer moving over to the left-hand side. It's Nova trying to keep things up, and here we go with Blazer on a Reaper instead. Very, very comfortable for him. Ashley though, in the meantime, recalling on back, and he's looking for It's Nova again. Here we go now with the Tracer duel. The best part of this game so far. Quick little melee to try and get the damage done, but Shiver has the blade instead. Tokyo Tonkatsu's keeping up the momentum, and they are going for a cut or two. Dumbledore in the meantime on the Roadhog still. He's coming closer and closer to the Whole Hog here, but it just isn't panning out whatsoever for Soul Satellites. That's a good hook instead for How About Genj. He will get the shutdown there, and Tokyo Tonkatsu's is looking to be a Donbu retreat that we all know and love. Still though, for the time being, 57% and counting. And it seems like the plan of action here for Soul Satellites is to try and see things coming. When do you get to play after this game? If we still have enough people. Better chances to play when you make it to the starts at 8 PM. But yeah, Blazer gonna be at the very least getting that takedown. And on to the high ground right now. We got Llama getting torn apart by the Reaper there. Ashley though, in the meantime, at the very least gonna get that shutdown. And it's 3 on the board so far. Soul Satellites gonna have the sand barrier available. And this is just gonna be cuz keeping on the round as much as possible. Yeah. They go till we run out. No worries. Pugs go till we run out of people. So yeah, if it's still alive, you can always try. Speaking of the tries though, that's a beautiful pulse bomb. Ashy getting get the stick, and Kronos actually gonna get caught out there. Here we go though with Sleep Dart. Grab the Surge gonna be able to catch out too. But how about Genj is going for the last stand? And while I was busy explaining a few things to Hawkeye there, Soul Satellites has gotten the flip and has gotten a quick little momentum back into this fight. They've done such a good job to really go for that choke point, especially with the pulse bomb tactics of Ashy. But the fight isn't over yet. High ground right now being taken. Wakado in the meantime throwing down those mines. And it's gonna be Ashley getting 2 yet again. Sound barrier though from Kuz. And it seems like they're going for the minesweeper here. They have to be very careful though, because that sound barrier will dissipate soon. And how about Genj after the sleep right there from Lamau, finally stopping the Tracer in his tracks. Nanabusto in order. How about Genj has been a target of opportunity for the side of Soul Satellite so far, but this time they go for the sleep dart. They saw that Nanaboost, but Kuz, can he stay alive? He's at the edge of glory, and Walken also trying to give chase. Kuz though eventually will fall. How about Genj has gotten 2 so far. Ashy back onto the point, going for the recall there, and Sacred now with the Nanaboost as well, but Ashy, he has gotten 2. There we go with the Wrecking Ball, trying to get on the way. Shiver though comes in from behind, and Tokyo Tonkatsu's is all over the place. They desperately want to get this capture. They are making it happen. Endgame though with the big beam, but here comes Kuz back into the fight with a vengeance, and Endgame again, a scary sight to see. 2 on the board for Desire before he falls. High ground being taken by Lama. 3 shots from Diana, getting tick after tick, and even though Ashy is going for him, the fight isn't over yet. Here we go with Diana getting chased down. Ashy cannot make it there, and that is that. Soul Satellites have to give up the point at 99%. They will have one last chance at this, and the best thing they can do is regroup. We'll find out how this is gonna work, as this is Blazer by the staircase. Dumbledore, though, in the meantime, getting bounced around. And one more punch should do this. That's the Genji, though, moving on over to the high ground. Shiver, though, in the meantime, has the blade in hand. And Toki Tonkatsu is going to look to seal the deal with this blade. They're looking for a target or two. Sees Blazer there already. That's Diana going on down. Sacred will fall there. And for now, Toki Tonkatsu will get the 2-0 lead. What a clutch from both sides. But this time, it really feels like Toki Tonkatsu has just got that one up at the last fight.
Score 0-2. Ready for battle.
You were once a legend. Just a shell of a...
Here we go again.
But you don't want my
How long can we go? 5:15. Sige, no problem. Figure out how this is gonna work, as Toki Tonkatsu's gonna be on the wrecking ball here. Wicked. And we're looking to roll on in. Here we go again. Tracer gap. Tracer gap, tracer diff. Lande. This is, the flirtation is so real. So no, this is the PMA is a lot better. But Ashy gonna say Widow diff this time. And that's gonna be a snipe onto 1 and 2. Ashy finally being out with the big guns. It's Nova though. Does get 2 as well. So it really goes to show. There's Mr. ADN here. Mr. It's Nova on that Tracer. Kind of scary. He tears apart Ashy, though. Wicked gonna be helping him out, and we'll get that final blow. It seems like that Wrecking Ball getting in the face of the Widowmaker has been the crux, has been the bane, rather, of Ashy. And every single time he whips out that Widow, it's just so hard to get away from such a speedy tank. Always trying to bother you as much as possible. Wicked also running over endgame. And Toki Tonkatsu's with a 2-0 lead and already gets the initial capture. So far so good though. Toki Tonkatsu's again in control. They do have that Whole Hog available. And how about Genj? At the very least, looking to play in these more narrow chokeholds to get maximum value from his ultimates. Hook though comes on through endgame right now, giving chase. It's Nova also catching out because their pulse bomb now available. And maybe this Tracer can find an opportunity to get a good stick or two. Self-destruct though thrown up in the air, and Dumbledore aiming it right to get rid of Lamo. Shiver also punched into Impunity, breaking the spine of the Hanzo there. Soul Satellites though still trying to keep things up. Wicked in the meantime hooked on away. And Soul Satellites gonna be at the very least getting the capture back. They desperately need this round because they do need to stay alive in this game. Still though, it's all about those hooks. Dumbledore right now gonna be pushing on forward. There we do see Soul Satellites right now trying to keep things up. Shiver though in the meantime gonna be on the side there. Endgame in the meantime gonna be trying to get the hell out of this business. And for It's Nova, gonna be a good one, as thank you for the raid there, Rez. I really appreciate it. We're kind of wrapping out the pugs, but I really appreciate you hopping on in and giving us the raid there. And what's up to Noel Atlasia, as here comes Kronos now with the Coalescence. Good start here from the side of Toki Tonkatsu's, and they will get the flip on back. So not bad whatsoever here and now from Toki Tonkatsu. They're making sure that they will have a little bit of an angle, a little bit of a choke here. And with the mines available for Wicked, he might be able to just narrow down this one to the worst degree. We'll find out though how this one is gonna work. As for now, it's time for the mines to be available yet again. Wicked gonna be on the high ground, and maybe, just maybe, Toki Tonkatsu can go for the drop on down. There we go with the Power Driver. Coalescence gonna be into play, and this is Soul Satellite still trying to keep things alive. Sam Barrett though gonna be into play here, cause in the meantime it's going over down. And can Soul Satellite survive? That's a question after the initial burst. How about Genj though? Actually catching an endgame. Shiver in the meantime tearing apart one in front, and that is just Dumbledore getting torn by the bullets out of the mech and into the spawn point again. One last fight for Soul Satellites, and this is gonna be a hard task for the Genji and the Hanzo. Shiver even getting that kill there. And now Soul Satellites gonna be on the high ground still. Shiver though at the very least catching out one there. We do see endgame right now looking to keep things up, and Dom again with that self-destruct catching out Wicked. So an opening has been made. Opportunity now here for the side of Soul Satellites, but they need to make sure that they are enough of the lethality. Nanoboost right now though onto It's Nova. He's kept alive, albeit barely, and Ashy is there to get the peak instead. But Shiver is still alive. Here we go with how about Genj also throwing down that Whole Hog. There we go with the tank bot as well. And it's now time for the run on over. That is gonna be it. Game, set, and match. Toki Tonkatsu's will win it at 3-0 here in Busan. pretty solid game, but Socket Tonkatsu is always just one ahead of their opponents. You know, that's a victory. Ashley though with play of the game, and that is just a really good flurry here from Ashley. We were able to see this one coming. He's just able to control the high ground with that Tracer, but unfortunately, just not enough there from the blue hand side. Not enough on the clutch. And thank you there for the holy shit on the rock. 1-5. Thanks for the 1-5 bits. What's he doing? What are you doing? Look at that whale. It's so cute. It's an upside down snowman. And thanks for the 1-5 there, Anorak. I'll see you tomorrow for Valorant Pugs. And yeah, I think we can call it. I think we can call it unless we have enough people. We'll see. Wait lang. I think kaya pa one game if not too many people leave. Like, we can do one last. I think this can be perfect. Last okay with everyone? If everyone's okay with one last game, then we can go for one last. Okay, sounds good, sounds good. And let's go into one more map then. Since we have time, we have enough people. Let's go into Hollywood. I think it's gonna be great. Anyone want to play together? K dot. I do need to know what Hawkeye usually plays, and it is some DPS. Let's see. Let me just mix things up a little bit. I want Genj and the Walk. Kaya ba? Are you guys sure? You guys sure? Want? Okay. Let me set it up then. Cause Lamau, Sacred, Shiver, Walked, and Noah. There you go. There you go. The Walk versus Destroyers. And that's fine. I'm good with that. I love it. And I think this is I think it's gonna be a big challenge. Let's go Overwatch. Wow, on the rock, let's go Overwatch. Best game, diba? Best game. So let's wrap things up here. We'll make this invite only. And let's get into our last game of the night. But thank you, Anak, for the 1-5. Ito, what do you get about Overwatch, Anak? That's my question. Do you see like all the shit is going on compared to Valorant, where it's like, chill lang. But then here it's just like, let's just go crazy. Let's just go crazy into this game. So here we are, on to Hollywood. Let's get into our last match of the night. We got Destroyers here on the blue hand side. And, well, the thing on the right, it is gonna be the PH stack known formerly as the artist known as The Walk. So, the story of The Walk is just basically some guys from NWI coming together in a certain Discord. And usually their games do go in a way that they lose rank. So, hence the name The Walk or The Rank. In the meantime, between Ashy, It's Nova, and Endgame and How About Gensh, there is a minimum of 2 top 500 players there. So you know, that's kind of a little bit of a problem. Might be very difficult here for Dewok to deal with Ashy, It's Nova, How About Gensh, and Endgame together when I believe all of them are in the High Masters GM rank by this point in time. But we'll find out if the Destroyers can actually go for the full hold here, or will we see Dewok make miracles happen? Anything can happen in Overwatch, that's what we always say. And here we go again. This is our last game of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for getting to our 8 games. And it is gonna be our September 4. I keep saying September 4, but it's actually September 9 for today. This is Hollywood, one of our favorite maps to see into the Pugs. And we'll find out how this is gonna go. Endgame and How About Gensh gonna be on the Zen and the Ana. And even though Endgame is very late to the party, Ashy gets that first kill on the Kuz. Dynamite gonna get thrown on out. Bucket trying to get the hell out of there. We see the burn though into play. And Bucket gonna be at the very least catching out Hokage there. Welcome to Hokage and goodbye to him immediately. Here we go though with a right click, and it's Nova also caught out by Wucket. A dash and a slash after the hook. It feels like it's Shiver going fishing, and Wucket is getting the cleanup instead. But Endgame right now trying to get back into the fold. How again surviving as well. The Zen and Diana are still a tag team tandem, forced to be reckoned with. And with Blazer rolling on the round, he's going for a med pack instead. Ashy though still on the Ash, gets the tap on the Kuz, and the Dynamite gets the burn in time. And this is gonna be the Roadhog right now, looking to still stay on, but oh no, Shiver! He sees the opportunity and he will seize it. Whole Hog right now to fling the Wrecking Ball up in the air. And this is gonna be time for the Nanobus here from Lamau. So Dewok is not giving up on this fight as of yet. Wucket getting the boost, but he's quite far away from the Dragon Blade. So it's more of the safety boost to at the very least try and get as much ult charge as he can. Fernando Hokage getting a little bit of the impact here. Welcome to him, as we say, and he's going to be able to, at the very least, get the kill there onto 2. It's Nova also helping things out, blowing things up to Kingdom Come. And the Genji is just struggling to really find a target here. Fernando, no Ryusu is alongside Waked, Shiver, Sacred on the side of the Wak. As on the inside right now, we hear that Hula get popped out, and it's Nova. Even going for the rip there here from in behind. Wakado with the blade. Bio grenade is there. Trans in front, and Destroyers is really just tearing up house here completely. They're even going for a little bit of the spawn camp. They know that there's that gap so far, and they are just trying to tear things up as much as possible. And no reason, caught in the crossbar. There we go with Sacred, trying to get the hell out of there, but the McCree is just having such a hard time. And Ashley right now has the Bob available. Team Destroyers is just all over the place here. And they are just in complete control of this game. Bob right now gonna get thrown on out, but we'll see if the Wok can make that miracle as we're looking for. Destroyers though is still at the front. It seems like they do want to book a premiere to the Chinese theater. And still, Destroyers is just keeping this spawn cap on. They're feeling so much confidence. They're playing the aggression, but Hokage now caught all the way there on the other side. And that is just not how you want to play that. It's Nova also. Oh, he survives! The flashbang, the Phantom Hammer is not enough to get those kills. And Blazer instead gonna be getting the hell into this fight again. Trying to reconvene into the front line. Trying to make sure that this is going to be an opportunity here for the side of Team Destroyers to stay on with the spawn camp. A minute left over for the Wok. They have 3 ultimates ready to go. And here in Overwatch, you can stack these ultimates if you want to go for a decisive fight and bait them out from the other side. But Lamau is gonna be trying to get the hell out of there. Gonna get burned to a crisp instead. And with the mines into play, Blazer is trying to make his own zone of safety, but Kuz is still there to get the grasp on. Shiver in the meantime gonna get topped up after the mines from Inover Yusu. And Walking right now playing the Mei instead. Ashy though by the sports car. The shots are connecting. Eventually the Mortar will turn around to get that takedown, but the fight isn't over yet. Hokage gonna be able to get the hook there. We see the Hul Hog though pushing him to the corner, and Shiver will tear him apart now bit by bit. 23 seconds though, and seems like it's Nova a little too far off with that Ripstar. Highly unfortunate, and Kuz with the Biotic Orb. We're all skilled right there. 15 seconds left, and the Wok only getting the miracle on Hollywood that they're looking for. They have gotten the first tick. They have got endgame. And I do believe that is it for this first point. Widowmaker right now on the sides of Itnova. He wants to go to that high ground, gets the snipes onto, well, the entranceway of Westworld. And in instances like this, we'll see what Inoris can do and bully the Spider as much as possible. So for now though, at the very least, Team Ditwalk making it happen. They knew they were gonna have the disadvantage, even though they had the power of friendship trademark there. And for now, we'll see if Buck can actually get the flank. He's not going for the freeze though, and he will lose that easily. Hit scan versus projectile. If you don't get the connections, then that's gonna be that. And speaking of that one, Endgame showing everyone how it's done on the Zenyatta. Big Fire Grenade also courtesy of How About Genj. Trans is available alongside the Nano Boost. And there's gonna be a lot of utility here for Destroyers to keep this one alive. Fade on away, Kuz is just struggling to survive here and now. Biotic grass to try and get the sucker on, but no, Ashy will get to yet again. Team Destroyers looking to keep things up. Big Discord Orb though to Shiver, and the Sleep Dart also for good measure. The support line is doing such a good job to really amplify the damage of the DPS here, and Shiver though is just gonna tear everything apart brick by brick by going in the front line and catching out Hokage there. So it's time for the treat as Blazer will go down. We have Shiver though gonna get that takedown as well, and endgame right now as the trance available, but the flanking Zenyatta want to go for the spawn camp. This is gonna be a big opportunity here for the Wok though, so at the very least go for the advantage as Kuz decides to go for the Coalescence instead. But there we have the 1-for-1. Sacred not being Ascension, and that should be him in a low HP state. Flashbang is baited down. There we go though with Fire Grenade. 2v1 right now. Eventually endgame will fall, but while all of this is happening, Team The Wok is struggling still in the front line because Ashy is a force to be reckoned with. He has gotten to here. 45 seconds left to the high ground. We go. Dynamite is there. Sacred trying to go for the dead eye, but it's not going to happen whatsoever because Ashy gets the burn in time. And while Inoru Yusu will catch out the cowgirl there, it's still not enough. 33 seconds to go. Team Destroyers is just in control yet again. One last chance here for The Wok to figure things out. We'll find out if this is actually gonna pan out here. Blizzard though gonna be available. Walking right now. Looking for the push. And here we go with the trance from Endgame to keep him alive. This should also allow the side of the Destroyers to push if need be and keep It's Nova here in the front line. The shield just shatters and It's Nova decides to crack down the visor on the Reinhardt there. And 3 on the board here for Destroyers. Make that 4. That is that. This is this. And this is just Team Destroyers showing a good result so far. But a Nano Boost is used onto Wukin. Maybe he can hold the line. He's going for the Ice Wall. He's going for the Ice Block. Everyone is waiting for him to crack out of the Ice Age here. But the Wrecking Ball is trying to take attention away from Wukin. Shiver though is still in position. Inoriusu marching on forward as well. And Snova cannot get the clear shot on. Biota Grass is gonna be there from the side of Kuz. And Shiver deciding to bring out the Gatling guns instead. Still a chance here for the Wuk so far, as we don't see the side of Destroyers taking some other angles besides the most straightforward one. And with Blazer right now with a self-destruct, he blows up Sacred to Kingdom Come. This is looking solid here for Destroyers. They are still in this fight and more. But still for the Wuk, there is a chance. Wukin now onto the Tracer instead. They're sticking by the payload. Every single pick will matter for them to keep them alive in this round. But as Blazer and Snova clean things up, that is that. 1 point and halfway through the second. Not too bad shabby there from Dewok, but Destroyers is just in control. And we'll find out if it's gonna be a quick one, or will we see a first point hold miracle from the side of Team Dewok.
Initiating match.
Here we go again. And we'll find out. We'll find out how this one is gonna work. Because, well, always an opportunity for Team Dewok to bring something crazy and surprising out of nowhere.
Ready for battle.
We'll find out how this is gonna work as here we go again. Time for Team Destroyers to be on the offensive. All about keeping it up and up. Got the Roadhog, we got the Zarya here between Blazer as well as Hokage. So it feels like it's all about damage here for Team Destroyers, and it feels like they are just looking to go for the push, going to all the way, get every single takedown that they can. So here we go into this push. Seems like it's a Zen and Diana still for the blue hand side. Not surprising whatsoever. We'll keep an eye out on how this one's gonna go. Have the Genji up and on the round as much as possible. At the very least, getting a little bit of the momentum here. And it feels like that Team Destroyers are gonna try to rely on the blade along the way. Still though for the time being, Ashy with that first kill, but Wukin showing his prowess on the hit scan as well. Still the Reinhardt of the Norris is trying to stay in the front line, and it's Nova looking for infiltration here and there. Blazer though gonna be directly fighting against the Roadhog as well. And endgame, the flanking Zenyatta is again trying to be as sneaky as can be. Keep an eye out on the side. We'll see how this one's gonna work. Inoriusu though looking to climb on down Sacred, and Inoa though gonna get 2 so far. And this is gonna be Team Dewok. So to make sure that it is gonna be an opportunity here. It's Novato on the Sombra still. And oh, the Junkrats at the very least getting the shutdown there as well. Red hand side of Dewok though, keeping an eye out everywhere and anywhere. And Hokage at the very least gonna be looking to still stay into this one. For now though, the Zarya of Hokage gonna be on the left hand side. We do see Destroyers though just getting stopped in every single flank that they want to take. So not a bad way to go about things in all honesty. Team Dewok is still in a setup like this. And in a situation like this, then we'll find out if it's gonna work, as that is gonna be the Zenyatta right now, trying to at the very least throw down those orbs of destruction. There we go again. Still those shots keeping on coming. Destroyers gonna be sticking around on this side. And they're kinda just in the front line so far. In this situation though, Shiver gonna be at least catching out. It's Nova. And here we go with Bob thrown all the way to the car there. Blazer though, in the meantime, with that Huhog Lamau. And at the very least blowing up the Kingdom Come. And this is really good here for Dewok. They've held for 2 minutes so far. At the very least, they're keeping up the positions they initially took. And in a situation like this, it feels that for Team The Walk, it's just the power of their teamwork working out in their favor. But now it's time for the real teamwork. As it's the EMP, it's the Blade, it's the Nano Boost, all for good measure. Everyone is just getting blown up to Kingdom Come. And with one epic hurrah, Ashy and Nova, as well as How About Kench, showing the true power of coordination and skill.
I am ready.
Subtle way to win things, but hey, it's a big boom in all honesty. You use 3 ultimates to secure yourself points, and you get a pretty good time back to say the least. But you can say for Team The Walk that they held that one pretty well. 2.5 minutes before the biggest boom of them all, really felt like it was a last stand that could have worked out for them. Solo the Zenyatta, gonna be looking to stay in behind. There we go with a number of shots again. Ashy though, gonna catch out Bucket along the way. Destroyers throwing out the shurikens as well. And for now, this is Diana. Trying to basically be the captain of the ship, but endgame gonna get caught out by Shiver instead. Llama right now with Nana Boost, grabbed on surge though from Hokage as well, keeping them in position. And what happened there? What? I like how Hokage just looked at Blazers like, bro, are you gonna do anything? And Blazers like, no, I'm gonna wait for something to happen. So even though you get a good grab, there's not enough follow up, and it seems like Hokage has had enough and goes over to the right. Oh my god, that is just so unfortunate. I like how the E just looked at him. It's like, help? And no, that was just Blaze saying no. Anyway, Reinhardt Hammer battle again between the two. Sacred will at least catch out its Nova. Riptide though gonna be available. Here we go, leap on in, and we do see Blazer right now pushing down the Whole Hog. And that's gonna be 2 on the board already. Wakado in the meantime with that Dynamite. Ashy still has the Dragon Blade available though. And Team Destroyers will be looking to set things up to knock things down. And Yimdo can at least catch out Shiver. Here we go with the Blade as well. And that's gonna be the Junkrat right now, trying to survive. And okay, Sacred gonna sacrifice his life to get rid of Genji instead rather than Ashy. But eventually it actually is down and getting that kill. But still, Destroyers is just all over the place playing the ninja run here to begin with. Inori is though with a charge. And while Blazer is trying to push this payload to the end, everyone else around him has been felled. And Noah though still gonna be out in front alongside Shiver. Keep an eye out how this is gonna work. A duel between 2 tanks and 1. It seems like Noah is just trying to help out Shiver in this conundrum instead. But then he realizes, okay, he might be in trouble, so I should actually hurt this other tank. One for the one though gonna be in effect. Both little piggies have gone down to the markets, and this is gonna be an opportunity here for the Tracer to get that push. Kuzo gonna get a start with the Baptiste, walking up in the air again, and he's able to make it happen. Bob right now thrown on back, a minute 28 remaining, and Blazer is gonna decide to go on to the Wrecking Ball here. Ash Bob though thrown out by Walken so far. And in a case like this, maybe just maybe Team The Walk can stay on the payload and hold this one down. For now though, it's a Walked. At the very least, on this Ash still. Shiver though in the meantime, gonna be having that Roadhog in his fights. And Team The Walk. Trying to make this work. A minute remaining though for Team Destroyers. Field now gonna fall on down. And Ashy does get a snipe there. Then on though, ready with their ultimates. We do see the Whole Hog here from Shiver so far. And we'll find out if Team The Walk can actually hold this for the next 39 seconds. Last chance though from Team Destroyers. Trance is available. Shiver though gonna get the hook onto endgame. And surprise, surprise, sneaky Roadhog right there. For now though, it's the backline still. And goodbye to the support Shiver. Actually doing the right thing there and actually shutting them down at the last moments. 20 seconds left. Team The Walk is still in this fight. And the whole Primal Rage has been popped. And what the hell? What the hell? The last stand has fallen apart. They're technically dead. That was it. That was it. I thought Pam had money. Easy lose. We don't get the legit win, Jin. GG. That's GG though. That's GG though, honestly. No. That's GG though, honestly. I think they're dead. I think they're dead, right? Guys. Red team. I think they're dead, right? I think that's that. Yeah, let's it's that. Starting And that's that, guys. That's that. Well, 10 seconds dead is not gonna make it. 10 seconds is not gonna make it. And let's just finish it. Pulse bomb is there. That should be that. There you go. Hi.
Team kill.
GG, good try. Rip internet. Di talaga sila abot. Di talaga sila abot. I will call it. And that is that. What a bad ending. Unfortunate, because... Thank you guys though. Fix your nets. We'll see it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Underwhelming ending though, but you know, it is what it is, and that's what just happens when everyone dies immediately. It's okay. You know, I just started the game because you guys wouldn't make it anyway. That wouldn't really been that. And while it was a good hold, it is what it is. It was a really good hold, honestly. You can't really go wrong with your efforts there for Team Duwok. But that's gonna be that for today. So anyway, I guess we can call it here. Thank you guys for tuning on in. Thank you guys for coming. Still got the neck, diba? Sabay pa kayong namatay. It's just not gonna happen. But yeah, it was a pretty fun session. We had 8 games today. 3-1 on Ilios, 3-1 Kings Row, 1-3 on Rialto, 2-3 on HLC, 3-0 on Lijiang Tower, a 5-4 on Eichenwalde, 0-3 on Busan, and a 2-1 on Hollywood. So overall, it was a pretty interesting session. We got one of our first bans on stream actually happening there. And thank you guys for everything that's happened. But you know, it is what it is. That's the game. That's how it kind of crumbles on the parts. And it was a good effort. It was actually pretty good there from Team Duwok, in all honesty, against 2 top 500s and maybe 3 or 4 of them, in all honesty. So good job on you guys holding for that long. But we can call it there. Thank you guys for tuning on in. Thank you guys for coming. It's time for us sabay-sabay pa kayo nag-online, but you know, it's over. It's over. It's over by this point. But thank you guys for everything you've done. And we'll see you guys into the next one. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna call it here for our Valorant PH Pugs.